Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's a sensational Saturday night, and we are here with a very special WWE Saturday main event. We're also going to keep an eye on some other wrestling going on, maybe, but it's going to be a fun one, a packed night here on the channel. Going to be a fun show. It's going to be a party, so make sure you get in that chat, click all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend, but we're going to get you to strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream, and we bring you WWE Saturday Night Main Event, a stacked night, bunch of belts on the line, new U.S. Championship, a grudge match between two old rivals. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. We're going to dive into all of it. Me and that pretty face have you for the next couple hours. So, again, don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Get in that chat, click all the buttons, be a friend of the show, and be part of the family that continues to grow. It's going to be a good one tonight. Like I said, get in and hit all the buttons. But I will remind you, I am Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Mr. Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and I feel like I almost want to go to the Jesse, but not yet. But yes, we got the nostalgia vibes going tonight, my guy. We got Saturday Night Main Event back. Your Saturday obsession is back.
100%, 100%. Looking forward to this one. We've talked a lot about it. Again, the first one of a bunch that they're going to do. They're back at it January 25th from Texas. But tonight, a fun one. Cody putting his belt on the line against KO. Triple threat for the world title. The new U.S. Women's U.S. Championship will be determined. Chelsea Green, Michin. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not to mention Liv Morgan putting her title on the line. And Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, Nick. It is a packed card for sure.
Absolutely. Well, we're still going to probably get some surprises. Like we know Cody's probably going to come out with the Winged Eagle belt. We're going to have some legends show up and everything. We're getting Jesse on commentary. I've already seen that they're going back to the old red, white, and blue ropes and everything. So this is going to be a little bit of a trip down a memory lane. And I know we talked about it in the previews and prediction show and everything that we did on Thursday of, does a title change hand? Does it not? Do we need a big surprise here for this show to really feel like a good launch here? Could we get just a surprise return or anything like that versus a title change?
I would like any of the above. I think they're, I mean, as fans, we can't expect the unexpected, or else, we can't make that the reason that a show is good or bad. If they just give us these matches and it's cooking, I think it's going to be a lot of fun in that regard. But could we get something special? We should get something special. You want this show to stand out, do something, surprise us, make a memorable moment. Whether it's a title change, whether it's somebody showing up or not showing up, we don't know. It's supposed to be stacked. We talk about the nostalgia and all the potential former wrestlers, but as far as the current day WWE, who could be a factor? I'm all ears.
Right. Well, maybe Charlotte returns tonight. Maybe we get something like that. I'm still holding out hope that we get the Kevin Owens championship victory tonight.
Yeah, I mean, in an amazing, crazy world, I'd be totally down for that to be the case. But again, I mean, I'm so hesitant to kind of put my money behind Cody Rhodes losing the title. I would love it. I think it would make it fun. Doesn't mean he can't get it back, but I would be kind of okay with it.
Go with what your heart wants. Go with what your heart wants, 100%. But speaking of title changes, I will mention that the Predictions Championship is on the line, 100%. You can have your name underneath me, pause for like a week or so, I feel, before the next pay-per-view. Well, maybe the Christmas might throw it off, but yes,
Right.
100%. We will prompt you in the chat and everything. Give your predictions once you've been prompted, and then right about ding ding, we cut them off and everything, and then tally it up at the end of the stream. And then come Monday Night Raw, we'll have a new predictions champion.
That is true. That is true. It should be really interesting. We love putting the championship on the line. So if you're new here, we got 95 people in the chat already. 98. We're almost at triple digits, folks. We want to see this take off. We want it. You know, can we get to 200 tonight? 300? How many people are going to watch with us tonight?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I think we were, before we went live, we were at like 77 likes and everything. So 100%, folks, be a friend, tell a friend, smash the like button or Samoan spike it. 100%. We got the merch store. We got all the buttons, the gizmos, the gadgets, the leaving the little emotes at the bottom of the chat and everything. We got everything that you can need for your wrestling lives.
100%, folks. We are the Wrestling Friends you can't get in your real life. And we love doing these live streams. We do more live wrestling coverage than anybody else out there. And I see this chat filling up already as we hit triple digits here tonight with still another 20 minutes to go before the start of the actual show. But Isaac's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. He was here early or late, depending on.
Or it could be morning for him. Who knows?
Right. Welcome back, Isaac. Hope you're doing well. See Money. Odds, welcome back. Deb in the house. How you doing? How you doing? RJ McGreedy, Mac. Tonight I'm going to predict a Money in the Bank cash-in. Several former legends appear, a title change, and a throwback stage. I'm excited. Let's go. I'm excited with you. If we get all that, we're going to be spoiled. Could we get the cash-in tonight? But it would be on Live.
That's the thing, is that's what I've heard some people throw out there of then, especially with the transfer portal. Granted, the transfer the Money in the Bank briefcase holder has never needed the transfer portal, never needed a draft or anything. And once you become that brand's champion, you are on that brand. So I mean, that doesn't really apply to this, but I've seen people throw it out there of then you get Nia as one champion, Tiffany as another. There you go.
That'd be very interesting. I mean, again, I'm all for the chaos. I'm all for the surprises, Nick. Whatever twists and turns they can throw at us, I'm game. I'm excited. I want to see.
Would really circumvent the real Live story.
It kind of would, but it'd be very interesting what you do then. But again, I'm all kind of ears on what they might try and pull off. Again, could Gunther lose his belt? Highly unlikely. However, triple threat, you never know. He's only got 33.33% chance to hold on to that title. So very interesting with this. Will Finn be able to steal it? Will Damian get his belt back? We don't think so. But again, I think the one that's the most up for grabs becomes Chelsea and Michin. And we've talked about this a lot. I mean, they can't go wrong here. But I think we both kind of decided who we want to see win.
Well, I've seen a lot of like the Chelsea. If Chelsea doesn't win, we riot. Like the Cena signs at Hammerstein and everything versus RVD. We've both publicly said we want Chelsea to win. I've seen someone throw out a dastardly idea of if the New Day costs Mia Yim the championship to get back at the sister to get a biggie and just be heels.
I don't see that happening. I really don't.
It's an out there theory, but I'm like, that's just despicable.
That is out there in a big way. I really don't see that transpiring, unfortunately. For anybody that did think of that, it does seem like it's a little bit crazy.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, I'm known to be like that a little bit, and we've got Jesse on commentary, and so have you heard it going around that allegedly it's going to be Jesse and Tessitore host?
Okay,
it's going to be Cole and McAfee. McAfee's coming back. That's going to be the commentary team.
Okay, I had not heard that, but I mean, I could understand them doing that. I could see it happening. I could definitely see it being a thing. But yeah, I mean, again, I think getting everybody involved, right? That's kind of what's fun about this special show is we don't really know who's going to do what. Jesse on commentary all night might be risky for everybody.
Yeah, you start to get him going on in the Gulf of Tonga, and 100. Yeah, this is why we don't need a two-party system and shit. Like he just starts going in conspiracy theories.
Right. So, I mean, again, from that aspect, it should be very interesting as far as how they set that up. Kevin, I see you. How you doing? How you doing? Jesse V will be more entertaining than the AEW team. Doesn't take much to overachieve there. Jason, let's get to 100 likes before the show starts. Then let's get to 300 likes by the end of the show. It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Wrestling for Life Network Wrestling Party with KJ and Big Nick. Let's go. I like it. I like it.
That was comment of the night already, but yes, we are actually at 98 likes right now is what I see. So we're just about right there.
Right there. Almost at 100 already. What's up, J1? I'm so excited for the return of Saturday Night Main Event. And oh my, Detroit Lions playing the Buffalo Bills tomorrow.
It'll be a great game. Juwan, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, absolutely. So I hope that your Lions lose fucking terribly. But no, I think it'll be a great game. That's a future potential Super Bowl matchup.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Right.
Damian can't wait to the return of Pat McAfee. Let's go. It should be fun. Pat's always a good time. Eric's with us. Welcome. Rest in peace to Collision. The returns of Julia Hart and Charlotte Flair tonight.
Well, did you see also, though, I know we talked about this with Rampage and somebody's return. They're having her have a match on Collision, too. They're having Toni Storm on Collision.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, she's taking on Shazza.
That's right. They doubled up.
Right. So it's even worse now of like you had her on Rampage and her second match is now going toe-to-toe with Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah, I don't understand the mindset here when you bring.
No, it'll be just after. It starts at 10, don't it? No, it starts at 8. Fuck.
It starts at 8.
Yeah.
Scott Rizzo, welcome back. I bet Rampage last night was treated the same as Dynamite, just like how TK said Rampage would be presented. I'm not. I mean,
Scott again, clarifies later on if he was saying about how Tony said that Rampage will be equivalent to Dynamite, what have yous.
Right. What's up, Christian? What's up, everyone? Grab your pagers, your 80 cell phone. Have a poster of Hulk Hogan, somebody else other than Hulk. Ultimate Warrior, maybe not him either. And Randy Savage, there's a good one. Do the fascination because your Saturday night obsession is back. Saturday Night Main Event. Let's go. Wrestling Proud. Good to see you. I'm only kidding. Scott, we got you. Clay Lewis always in the house. How you doing, Cherokee George? Back with us. ICC Money. Evening all. Welcome to the ice rink of Omaha, Nebraska. Right? Go Navy. Yeah, this is going to be my first Saturday Night Main Event. Looking forward to it. It's amazing. Let's go. 115 people. If you can hear my voice right now, take our link, share it everywhere you talk wrestling. Let's see how big we can get these numbers here tonight. What's up?
Do it.
6.
No, I just did the Arnold. I just said, yeah, do it.
Do it. Boston, welcome back. JPC in the house. Trip back with us. Let's go. I feel bad for Collision. I don't. Saturday Night Knee Pads is in the house. Let's go, MDB. OG Dale, the current predictions champion. Let's go. UFC does have a fight night tonight. Covington, I think, is in the main event, so that's interesting.
I have to look it up. I haven't. UFC at times the cards slip by me a little bit. Be honest.
But yeah, should be very interesting in that regard. But what's up, Dennis? How you doing? Money, welcome. Doing great. Everyone talking to each other. That's awesome. Good to see the family. Kyle, welcome back. ABJ, welcome back. Future 4-time predictions champion. Swing for the fences, bro. Let's go. AR1, welcome back. How you doing? AJ did say hello to you too. That's good. Good.
Hi. Hi, Zach. Hi, everyone. Hi. Wave to the people. Blow kisses to the people.
Steve Chambers back with us. Welcome, sir. Marima.
Marima. I hope I didn't offend you.
Steven Chambers, got you. Ken, got you. Chris Arcane, always a pleasure. Or Arcane, I add an R to that every single time. But welcome back, sir. Boston, we got you. Who else we got? Main event girls with us. According to WrestleVote, Charlotte Flair returns tonight. Lots of rumors. Ringsider Anthony, speaking of returning.
Right. Absolutely. Man was just out there at Final Resolution for TNA. And thankfully, we can confirm that the fan that was kicked out of the arena wasn't Anthony. We've run into that a time or two before on the channel and everything. But yeah, did you see that? I thought, like, initially, I don't even know if we caught it when we were doing the live stream. And even when I still watched it the first time, I was like, you sometimes will get a plan or whatever that'll interact and they'll have a little moment. And I thought it was that. And then it's like, no, they escorted this man and directed him directly to police. Like, you go, do not pass go, do not collect $200, go directly to jail.
Right. Yeah, no, they weren't messing around at all. I guess he got a little unruly. Anthony did get some footage of it, so we hope to have that up. But yeah, crazy times at TNA.
Right.
Cody Rhodes retaining, Bills winning tomorrow. We'll see. See. I hope they do. I hope it's a blowout and they get 70 points.
That's because he has Josh Allen in fantasy.
Six Path, Ronan X. Kevin Owens just graffitied a Cody Rhodes poster. Good.
This has been the best like heel KO in a long time. Like, this has been really good, Kevin. Of even last night, and I saw people that were cheering him saying of, you haven't been cool since Stardust.
Right.
1, 2, 3 kid. It's Saturday Night Wrestling. Yes. Adriana Price. Hi guys. Hi to all the new names. Hi to all the people that are too shy to say hi.
A lot of people excited about Jesse. I like it. Geekbox in the house as well. I like to see that.
It's the nostalgia vibe. And again, Jesse's such a fucking character. Jesse is like the anti-Hogan.
Yes. Because he was the anti-company man. He got out. He sued the company. He wanted rights for the wrestlers. Man, he wanted to start a union. But, you know, we had Hogan, who's Hogan.
Right. Yeah, he's just one of those guys that's so out there. And I think that's why it might work better of having him as the host versus commentary for 2 hours straight. Like I said, then you'll get, you know, when I was out there with the Navy SEALs, you know, I can hold my breath for 19 minutes. So that's why they had me out there.
Perfect timing. I like it.
Right. Absolutely. So KJ is going to take a pause for the cause. So let me tell you something, Gorilla. But yeah, I love that. Shout out Geekbox, by the way. But yeah, I love Jesse's such just a fucking character. Like, he serves no harm to anyone, but he's just such a fucking character that it makes it great. Like, he's a harmless nut job in wrestling. Geekbox, what up? Hey boys, hope you're good. Seems weird not having a pre-show. Should they have done a pre-show for something like this? I mean, you would have really had like what, a half an hour then of just straight probably Jesse and Tessitore, if they're going to be like the host, what have you, or it might have not been a bad shout if you give it some time, you let people kind of get into the nostalgia feel, learn the history of Saturday Night Main Event and everything a little bit. I know they did a marathon of all the past like highlights and everything on the YouTube channel, but yeah, I don't mind it. I'm just hoping that this isn't respectfully like an overhyped, inflated, you know, Raw 30 special or something like that, or one of those to where, you know, they're in the Manhattan place or something like that. They just have all the throwback nights. I hope it actually becomes more of not exactly a PLE, not exactly a pay-per-view, but like a special show, to where some might pop off. But absolutely. Let me see if there's anybody that we've missed in this chat here. I'm sure there's probably like 50 people. Philip, what up? CM Punk probably going to cosplay as Roddy Piper. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, get to the chopper. Yeah, do it. Yeah, it's amazing. As I see 140 people with us, let's see if we can keep this thing going and growing. Pause, as we're still about 8 minutes away from the show kicking off. Miriam, absolutely, what up? Pooh, we got Winnie the Pooh. We got everybody. We got Pooh Bear. We got Annie. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. Paul Carpenter, what up? And folks, I will remind everybody, in case we missed your comments or anything like that, it's nothing personal, just we got plenty of them, all of that. And we do have the super stickers, the super chats, the memberships, all of that to help you stand out. Make sure your comment gets read and everything. So we do have that as well. If you want to make sure that we click on you, we got the super chats and everything. And it just helps us out, keeps this thing rolling. But, Paul, what up? Curtis, Wrestling for Life family, acknowledge KJ and Big Nick by slamming that like button and subscribe. Absolutely. We're at 6.09K subscribers. Let's see if we can at least get that to a 6.1 by the end of tonight here, at least a little bit here. Hoping still for 7K, trying to get all that way to there, or even 10K and beyond. But let's see if at least for tonight we can move that, number over a little bit closer to that decimal point. Wrestling Proud, anyone in the USA is playing on DirecTV on NBC, yes, and also on YouTube TV. I'm watching on the Peacock. I guess check your local listings, and for those internationally, like my brother from another mother, KJ, might be a little bit more interesting. And that's going to be maybe a little bit of a blowback, or it's part of the whole deal that they signed with NBC. So we'll see, but. Yeah, those are the ways you can find it. Besides that, at least we got you covered on all the wrestling commentaries. We got you covered if you can't watch it. We'll be your eyes and ears. Big Dog, what up, what up, what up? Geekbox, share the stream in a post to my lot. Absolutely. Appreciate you. And go, folks, go and check out Geekbox 100%. Man's got his own YouTube channel and everything like that. Again, always a big supporter of us. And we're a big supporter of him and everything like that. Does some of the best and the quickest too reaction in videos and everything. It's now even got to the point to where I'll mess something up in a reaction and KJ's like, that's going to be in all the reaction videos now, right? Yeah. So 100% much love to the Geek Box. As KJ would say, if it's everybody's second favorite box. Chris Arcane, if Bill Goldberg comes out on a Gunther match, don't you say that. We've only said it once now. If we say it more than two more times, we're screwed. MDB, shut up, you fool. Damn, KJ didn't blow us kisses like Nick did. Wow, yeah, exactly. Bipartisanship, Canadian bias. Jules, what up? I totally forgot it was on TV. Was prepping Peacock. Oof. Anyways, howdy, guys. Let's pray for a dub show as always. Absolutely. I think it'll still be a fantastic show. I'm just interested if it's going to just come down to more the nostalgia feels, or if we're going to get a surprise. Yeah, speaking of surprises or something, I guess I'll call you memorable too, but something memorable that shows up.
Right, Van saying, "Hey, yo." No, I agree.
Hey, yo.
Ricky in the chat.
What up? What up? What up?
I'm here at NASA. There you go. There you go. Wave to the camera, bro.
Absolutely, 100%. I love to see, we had Anthony that was even popular in the chat last night, and Mans was that final resolution. I don't know why I said revolution, but yeah.
There you go. Channel 4 fans, bye fans, folks. Any predictions on the opening match? Guessing Liv and Io. It might be Sami and Drew.
Sami Drew.
The only non-title match.
Well, and this runs the question of, do you do the PLE structure of big match out the gate and bookend it, or do you do the actual normal build-in, lead-in? You have, mid-tier acts, like where the card's pacing to, versus, Drew and Sami would be the starter if you weren't going to bookend this card, I'll say. Long-winded.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Welcome back, B Hockey. I Do Me Inc. As a kid, the best part of Saturday night's main event was staying up till 11:30 to 1. Let's go. We don't have to stay up that late this tonight. Why I can't see the show in main WWE YouTube channel. I'm from London. I know a lot of people out there, Canadians, the international crowd. I think you can get it on Peacock if you're international. Here in Canada, I'm still trying to figure it out. So we'll go. Denisha, welcome back.
Fair. This is when we need a VPN sponsor or something like that.
Right? No shit.
Right. But Kyle, what up? Being the last kind of big show of the year, could we see John Cena appear? It's like, that's not a bad shout.
What about Randy Orton coming out? That was my one thought as far as having an impact on KO winning, is Randy Orton taking KO out.
that be the way out of it, and you set up Randy KO, and then you leave Cody to do what after. But yeah, I could see it. I could see it. I'm gonna admit, I personally don't want it, but I could see it.
Right. What's up, big dog? Pooh Bear in the house. Let's go.
Yeah, we got Winnie the Pooh. As I'm about 2 minutes before the show kicks off here, folks.
We have 2 minutes, folks. So get in that chat. I saw us up over 140. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Help us blow this one up. It should be a fun one all the way around. And can't wait to see how it looks, how it feels, and again, ultimately, how this all plays out.
Right. Well, we've got Glenn out here saying, I could see Gunther losing the title by not being pinned. Yeah, you've talked about that a bit. So
yeah, this is a way if Gunther's ever going to lose it. I just don't know. I'm so hesitant. The championship seems so locked in right now.
Right. Well, we've got Victor that's out there sympathizing with you. I'm Polish. We don't have a peacock available. Look at me, I'm Polish. Well, C Money is saying, KJ, I can shoot you a legit non-pirate link in Discord if you'd like.
All right, send it over.
If it's on NBC and Peacock, this man's struggling. Is that going to be an issue going forward of your limitation? Well, no, I'm saying not you, but I'm saying with the company, the reaction to it of if it seems much more limited internationally, that might be a bit of an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very curious as far as, again, it's specific for NBC. People will find ways to access it.
Right. Alex, what up? Ricky saying the entrance is insane. Corey, hell yeah, I'll fire it up for Collision.
Let's go. Collision. We will keep an eye on Collision as well. Again,
someone might, not me.
It might not be our priority, but we will take a look.
Right. Oh. So I guess, sent it to me, so I'll try and send it to you. So you talk to people briefly for a minute while I look away here.
There you go. I'm taking the over. I can't wait to see Gorilla Mons. Yeah, good luck, John. You might need a shovel. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You can't get it on Peacock in the States, too. I'm watching on Peacock. There you go.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, you can get it on Peacock. You can get it on YouTube TV, your local NBC provider, all of that, sir. And I just sent that to you in the Discord. As I'm getting... Now, for anyone that's seeing up, I think you're trying to find it now. But yes, I have forever. I don't know if you want me to hold up or just let it
keep going. I'll let you know when.
Fair enough.
But the show is about to go live, folks. Get in that chat. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy as we are kicking this one off. And it's going to be a good one here tonight.
Absolutely, as I'm getting the overhead shot of New York City, New York, as in they're in the Nassau Coliseum, so they're in Long Island, but they're trying to sell this as when we're in New York. Yeah, I see you cheeky bastards.
It's Joe Testatori.
Yeah.
Watching on YouTube.
So he's the one introducing us into everybody. We've got the crowd shot and all of that, but this just, I don't know if it's that it's finally a nostalgia thing that they're making a big thing versus just like a Raw 30 or what have you or anything. Or if it's just that paired with the holiday season, but it's got that little like nostalgia, like it's got that special feel to it a bit.
For sure.
Like it makes you feel warm in the cockles of your heart.
The pause.
Oh, pause, yes. But they're going through, they got the old VHS, the Fatback TV and everything showing the Saturday Night Main Event on NBC and the throwback footage.
Right.
But John, what up? Arrow One, what up? Stoner Jesus, I'm actually here early. Yes. Oh, wait, no, wrong catchphrase. Uh-oh. Well, that's not it either. Yeah, may the blood be with you. Yes, may the blood be with you and also with you. Don't talk about my heart's cockles. Yes, pause. I didn't sign my NDA. I apologize.
Right.
Fatback TV, absolutely. The one that you could always fix with violence. You just hit it and it somehow worked better. It straightened up and act right.
As I got the video they're going through. Jesse, Roddy.
I got the intro. I don't know if you want me to hold up, like they're doing a whole intro video of.
I think I'm there. I got the Undertaker, Bret Hart.
No, I've got with my obsession. Like they just had Cody Rhodes, they cut it. Now I got Pyro.
Okay, hold up.
I'm holding up at the Pyro, and they've got that big. I like that they've got the old school W logo. Granted, they can't do the WWF because they had to get the F out, but yeah,
100%.
Right. All the Pyros.
Let's go.
Can you feel the vitamins coming in the air tonight?
Okay, I got Pyro.
Okay, crowd. Top of the thing, all the end of the Pyro. Well, Pyro's still going. Jesus. There we go. End of Pyro.
And look, the old
they got the old school tunnel. They are the old school stage.
Let's go, folks. It's going to be a fun one. If you are new here, we will take a prediction on every single match. So make sure you get in that chat. Let us know who you're taking once we prompt you for it. And you can be our predictions champion, as I got Cody Rhodes getting off the bus.
Yes, there we go. Holy shit, it worked.
121 likes.
The duck's alive. He's stuck in 1980, but the duck's alive.
Right. KO.
Wearing a Goldust t-shirt, by the way. Wearing a Goldust t-shirt. So this man has done the best, just subtle work of poking and prodding.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, Liv has a megaphone.
Oh.
And she's got the Kyle Fletcher glasses. She's got the danglies under her sunglasses.
There you go. Damian Priest walking in.
Right? We're like literally in perfect sync, my guy. Christian, wow, I'm officially in the 80s. John, I got the mullet going. Michael, KJ Big Nick, what's your favorite WWF Saturday Night Main Event moments? Oh, boy.
Oh, Christ.
That's a lot to ask right now on all the substances and all the vitamins.
Right. We'll just say all of them.
Right. All of them.
Oh,
Maddie, Mr. Marijuana. No on in Australia. Well, we got you covered, my guy.
We'll keep you up to date on everything, Maddie.
And Jesse. And he's out here with the feather boa. And I mean, I kind of there. I got at least the hat. I don't have the boa.
Right.
And the snake skin suit here, 100%. You know how I got this? I killed an anaconda. That's how I made this jacket.
Love the boa. Let's go, folks. You feeling nostalgic? Get in that chat.
And Tessitore with the bow tie, looking so fly.
And
that's just, yeah. This feels like the cleansing, the purging, the colonoscopy we needed of. We've gotten rid of Vince. We've gotten rid of Hogan a bit here. We're back to actual wrestling instead of grift.
Yeah, no shit.
Love the bow. No AD and AZ tonight? Is that your way of trying to say you're just him under an alias, sir?
He was here. I said hello to him.
Oh. Well, no, I'm saying if Archie specifically mentioning AD and AZ, I think it's him under an alias.
There you go. Why are you not watching? We are, buddy. And again, we get to watch whatever we want to watch. So we're talking about one more than the other because one's exciting and one's cold as fuck.
Yeah, well, and people want to talk about Seth Rollins' attire. This man looks like he just walked in backwards into a closet and came out and didn't know, like the lights were off. This man's got a snake skin leather jacket on, white, blue, green, and pink feather boa, some Lance Armstrong biker glasses, and my hat. Go!
Hey, let's go!
Oh, we want some McAfee.
McAfee in the house.
Well, did you see that according to
the narrow runway?
Oh, yeah, that's tight as shit. But did you see that? I I guess that they've put it out there pretty much that he's going to be back full time. I guess. I mean, I still think it's until College Game Day comes back, but that he's like come January 6th is going to go back to him and Cole on Netflix.
Right.
And he's already up on the chair.
And they're confirmed, Michael Cole saying that the man that will join ringside on January 6th.
There we go.
And if
this man looking like DDP.
Jamie Hayter and Willow are having a match right now, if anyone's curious. But our focus is a little bit on the Saturday main event right now.
I'm a pop for Pat versus I'm going to worry about Willow and Jamie Hayter. Respectfully, I'll catch that tomorrow. Sorry, not sorry. We watch all the things. I'm allowed to have a focus. Saturday night main event.
Let's go. Let's go.
There is something like Pat and Cole together have really become like King and JR a little bit, or like that, just the Jesse Gorilla shit of just you have the one man that's just over the top, flamboyant, hype man and everything, and then you have the guy that's straight laced a little bit more of the company guy, reins him in a bit.
Oh, 100%. The yin and the yang. Love the narrow entrance ramp. Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if everyone behaves themselves. Drew for the win. Drew for the win. Drew for the win. Drew for the win. Not curious, LOL. Collision up against Saturday Night Main Event is not good look for AEW. Back.
Well, is it a better look than if they moved it? I know I guessed earlier that I thought they had even moved. I literally had guessed that they moved it to 10. I'm like, was it a better look than they move it versus they keep it same timeline?
I mean, your diehard fan base is going to tune in and watch. Again, anytime they've moved it, the ratings are in the garbage anyway. Just leave it there. What's worse could have happened?
Fair enough. And then you don't have an out of saying, well, we moved it and that's why it was down.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is there's something more interesting on right now.
Well, yeah. I'm watching Spanish WWE channel. Dos amigos, dos. WWE dos.
Drew. Is anybody taking Sami? 85% right now for Drew. Drew, Mac for the win. Drew for the win. Drew for the win. Drew for the win. There are a lot of people laying in a hospital beds who can't change the channel. Ouch.
May the blood be with you and also with you.
Let's go. Drew in the house.
AR1 taking Sami. Well, I've seen a lot of people that have even pitched the idea of by the end of 2025, the big feud that we've had in WWE is Drew Roman.
Right.
Well, it seems that that's the way that it almost feels like they're kind of leaning a bit of. That's why he took out Jay. That's why he's going at Sami here a little bit. Now, granted, this is replacing what was going to be Seth versus Bronson until Bronson Copeland himself.
Yeah.
Sami wins. Alex taking Sami. Stoner Jesus Drew for the win. I'm recording Collision. No spoiler.
Can't promise, as we just had a lights out on Collision. So, Ken, I apologize, but we will be keeping people up to date on the ongoings of the wrestling.
There we go. As I got Sami coming out right now. Yo, Adrian. Drew for the win. Drew. Everybody's got Drew. Sami about to get his muffin cap peeled back.
And here comes Sami Zayn.
So Drew attacked Jimmy last night on SmackDown. Where was I? Yes, he did. He jumped that man.
Yeah, it looks like he's beating up all the OG. So we'll see.
Well, we also got the whole video package with Roman we're on Monday Night Raw on January 6th. We're getting Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief. That's a fucking pay-per-view in itself, my guy, at this point.
40,000 people in the WWE YouTube channel. Send them here. Let's go.
Yeah, do it. Just drop Wrestling for Life. Yeah.
Drew McIntyre for the win. Squash match. I don't know it will be a squash, to be honest. Loving the show's aesthetic. What's up, 444? So far, somewhat nostalgic. It's the old school Rhodes WWE symbol. And we're off and running, folks. Predictions are going to close up as we get the ding-ding Remember, if you don't get your prediction in before I click the button, then you don't get a point.
Right. This ain't no fake it till you make it, as I got Drew throwing off the kilt, throwing off everything. He got the Giovanni Vinci spot. He got jumped before he could take his jacket off.
Even the vintage ref. Let's go.
I saw someone that was saying that it should bring back Hebner for Cody versus KO.
Let's go. I'm loving the bow tie, the blue. Sami up and firing away.
Drew on the outside.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Sami just throwing.
I got Sami with the springboard moonsault on the outside on the Drew. Are you there?
I'm getting the springboard right now.
All right.
I'm just gonna...
Drew getting put in a ring. Let me know when you're there.
Yeah, I'm getting the replay of Drew sliding in the ring right now.
There we go. Sami tossing Drew in the ring. So yeah, absolutely. Kyle, what up?
So Sami, I hope EO wins. I mean, again, it would be cool. Highly unlikely in my for my money. Red, white, blue ring. Just a W look all around. Let's go, folks.
Well, and that it feels special these are going to be a couple times a year on NBC on the Peacock and everything like that. As Drew's about to slam Sami on this table. Throws him over it.
Like a sack of potatoes, my guy.
Like a sack of haggis. He's Scottish. Oh, we gotta go to commercial? Please tell me they do like vintage commercials. Oh, fuck. No.
Well, they don't get to
no, that would have been cool of just stay with the teaming.
Like tonight, like chicken, like
or even just everybody that wants to have an ad spot here and everything like that, where you can do the retro version, what have you. Just be a cool touch. Fantasy book.
That's definitely
commercials, but I digress.
Millions of dollars, my guy. It's a very expensive fantasy.
Yes. Curtis, where's our over-under on commercial breaks? He's letting us know it's number one. He did?
He might have.
Let us know. I did not see you.
Welcome back, Curtis. I feel like we haven't seen you in a hot minute, so it's good to see you back in the chat. Drew needs backup from Call for Gallus. I'm in. All the Scots together. Yo, Adrian. Right? Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, I think Curtis put it up there. What is the over-under, Curtis? Remind us.
Right.
Let's go. Michael knows what's up. Yeah, it'd be really cool if he could have pulled that off. But yeah, that's insane.
Well, like I said, it's weird that I think it's just we watch that much wrestling that I'm now like fantasy book the shit that I can pay attention to in between the wrestling.
Right.
Curtis said over-under was 9.
9. I'll go under. I think they'll go 8. I don't know. It could be interesting.
2 hours, trying to make it a thing, but it's still, yeah.
Right. Over.
I'll take the over. If you took the under, at least. I was going to take the under, but I'll take the over.
I usually take the over, but I'm going under tonight.
There we go. Pause. We're switch hitters. But
do you know the attendance is? What the attendance is? I'm not sure.
No, I think Tessitore was trying to say it's like over 40,000 or something like that, but I don't know. I can't confirm it. I mean, I can try and look it up, but I don't know if I really want to.
Right.
Michael taking the over, Dale taking the over. That we need to reach out to DraftKings and everything like that, and we'll just have our own little side bets, whatever, underdog fantasy, what have you. We'll just start, over under commercial breaks on wrestling.
Right.
Under 7. Oh, under 7. Ooh.
It looks like just under 15,000 people.
Okay, so I was way off. All right, so don't take my word on anything.
Or at least distribute it.
Fair enough. But still, like JV's, the attendance, a shitload more than Collision.
Do you know the Muffin? The Muffin Man!
Who lived on Drury Lane? As we're back in action.
Back to the action, folks. I see 137. Let's get up to 150. If each of you go reach out and ask a friend to come join us, we'll be at almost 300. So let's go.
Yeah, do it. Oh, big chops from Drew. And we've said this of too. Sammy's like almost kind of the perfect guy for Drew to kind of start off with, because he's always going to be a sympathetic babyface. He'll sell like no one's end for Drew and everything. He'll make Drew look like a stud again, which he kind of needs after taking so many L's.
Right.
Ooh, tossing this man. 15K sellout of the Nassau Coliseum.
Packed.
It was a red herring.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Willow got a bloody nose, but beat Jamie Hayter. Got hit with a potato. On a side note, if anyone's curious.
Right. It's funny that we had, Sami getting thrown like a sack of potatoes, but Willow actually took a potato.
So Willow Nightingale goes to the finals. Jamie Hayter didn't even make the finals of the tournament. Jamie Hayter's been all but buried since her return.
Well, nobody home, Drew in the ring post. Well, maybe we could have talked about this in a commercial break, or we can talk about it. Sami setting up for a haluva kick. And shout out Christmas Macho in the front row. Drew's blocking the haluva kick, but have you seen the whole thing of Camille saying, AEW won't let me show my personality? I feel like I've been misused as a character and a performer in AEW. Two count.
Julia Hart has just arrived, by the way. The lights out, lights on. And Julia Hart takes out Jamie Hayter. Why? We don't know, but she did it.
I'm interested, personally, I'm interested in the match. Story-wise, I don't really understand why, but you got me just because I like the talent.
She's wearing mittens.
Kitten mittens.
Yeah, right?
You won't hear your cat stomping around. Be amazed if anyone gets that Always Sunny reference, but I've got Drew going up to at least Brett's rope, if not the top rope, about to hit a mid-rope white noise or air raid crash. Whoa. Sami in a powerbomb.
Nice. And the building is buzzing. Justin, because why you're finding channels showing themselves is we're not allowed to show the show. We would love to, but the best we can do is react to everything that's happening and keep you up to date if you can't find it. But you're probably not even here anymore. You probably moved on to another chat trying to find the show.
Well, and it's one of those, it's this thing called copyright. And you want to get sued? Shut up. That's how you get sued.
Right. Oh, up next, Mortos versus Okada, while Drew McIntyre and Sami.
Drew and McIntyre.
Everyone's favorite
2-on-1. Drew and McIntyre taking on Dom and Nick in a triple threat with Pete and Butch.
Right.
Curtis, fun fact, the last pro sports team in North America to have won more than 2 straight titles is the NHL's New York Islanders with 4 straight Stanley Cups from 1980 to 1983. Fun facts with Curtis. Did you know that? Now you know.
Is that can't be right?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just doing Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's in a book, reading Rainbow.
Curtis, I hate to fact check you, but I think that is
the Canadians going to call bullshit on this.
Yeah, because the Oilers, the Ping.
Because you said North American, so pardon my established Americanism.
And it's pro sports team, so I think there's been a couple baseball teams that had back-to-back chips, but more than 2, so 3. Yeah, I think Edmonton did it, unless you're only counting American North America.
Well, I was going to say, did the Patriots do it? The Chicago Bulls? The Chicago Bulls, that's already fucking wrong.
Yeah, the Bulls won.
Right. Before, after that, so we're already wrong, Curtis, respectfully. I don't know why we had to play Detective Clouseau with that, but already wrong. I think some people have already got the end of this match. Claymore! 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Claymore out. Emphatic.
I love the tandem of Cole and McAfee, but the show needs more Monsoon and Ventura. Well, Monsoon isn't amongst us. So unless you got a Ouija board, sorry, not sorry.
Right.
Yeah, yo, Adrian. Yeah, we've got Christmas macho in the front row, by the way.
Right.
And green t-shirt guy.
Yeah.
But Drew McIntyre picks up the win, which I think we all kind of expected. It's telling you of the card of how they're going to lay it out too, of that sequentially makes sense of that's the newest match on the card, that's the least involved, what have you. So they're building it in a pyramid-esque, then bookend it.
Right.
Oh,
basically, Michael Cole sells it, Nick.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just heard Michael Cole, and they use the AEW term of the C word and everything, which is mostly associated with CM Punk. But so they're playing out Drew's warpath of he's reading WWE of its C word, and that's anyone associated with the original tribal chief. So they're very setting up that come 2024 or 2025, that the end of that's going to be Drew and Roman pretty much.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Stick up, big up, big up. It's a stick up, stick up.
We got up next. There we go. Your world title up next. Your women's. I like these, like walking down the hallway. It's good, man. So, folks, get your predictions in. Who wins the next match? Liv Morgan, Io Sky, one-on-one for the title. Who you got? Who you got?
Right. And no, it feels very nostalgic and new at the same time. It feels authentic. It feels like, even, I guess, we got the fight night tonight and everything. If you got, coming up next, and it's showing, so-and-so that's walking out towards their walkout and everything.
Yeah.
Coming down the hallway, and it has that feel of like this, it legitimizes, it has that more sports presentation.
Yeah, it just feels good. I mean, again, it feels like old back in the day. And I love the tunnel. I think the tunnel is one of my favorite touches right now, is that, like, it's not an elevated stage. You're literally walking out through that tunnel, and all they did was decorate it. It's great.
Right. Break number 2. Dos amigos.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a commercial break. I will remind everybody, we are the home of all your favorite wrestling. So make sure, if you're new here, hit subscribe. We are back at it on Monday. Crazy week coming up. Christmas is that close. And we will be here for all your wrestling as much as we possibly can be. A couple days off in there to celebrate, but it's going to be a crazy week. World's End is on its way. Collision is on screen right now as Okada is going to take on Mortos. Yeah, you heard me. But
that's a banger match. That's a 5-star match if I've ever heard of one.
Yeah.
But you were saying about how you got all the things.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
It was going on about how we got the holiday season and everything coming up. Yes.
But yeah, make sure you go check out all our content. Don't forget, we just filmed an interview with Vinny Pacifico. The man is on fire, the energy drink king. Go check out that interview. It was a great sit down, a fun one. Plus, again, we got new merch. We got more stuff coming back. Again, it's going to be a crazy time here on the channel. We appreciate everybody. And again, we are clicking along. So be a friend. Tell a friend. Up next, Io Sky taking on Liv Morgan. Get your predictions in. You get to be our predictions champion if you're right. So be a part of the action, folks. As right now, 69, 66, 67% of the chat are taking Liv Morgan. Again, it would be a surprise if she gets upset. I don't see it happening, but a lot of people taking Liv on this one. Frank the Lawyer versus Rainmaker. Let's go. The only way I can see a cash-in attempt tonight is if Raquel interferes to help Liv win. Rhea comes out, chases Raquel backstage, and Tiffany takes advantage of the situation. Yeah, you're not wrong, big dog. I do think that for everything that they've built up, the animosity or the little bit of the angst with Candice LeRae and Nia and Tiffy, that is the most plausible, sensible cash-in place. The one thing that throws a wrench in my idea, my plan, my thoughts, is the idea that, I got a commercial for Saturday Night Live. But again, is the idea of this transfer window. Does it shock the world by Tiffany cashing in on a Liv because they're shuffling the rosters? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. But it should be interesting either way. But yeah, I don't see any way. I don't think Tiffany cashing in on Liv makes a great deal of sense. That men's word game match kind of changed the trajectory of where things are going creatively. Drew coming back much sooner being one of them. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I feel like Drew was going to come back around now as it was. I do think that maybe Sami versus Drew wasn't the first plan. As we got Tito Santana. Let's go. In the crowd. Rich Hearing. Backstage. Let's go. Showing off his ring. Let's do this. Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South in the crowd, folks. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Liv for the win, unfortunately. Unoverbooked Liv. Had it not been for the Houston Rockets winning in 1994-95 and the San Antonio 99, the Chicago Bulls would have won 9 straight NBA titles. That's crazy. Crazy stat. But here comes Io Sky. Still one of my favorite entrances in wrestling. Lawler would be awesome, Adrian. Tito, Jimmy. Taking Liv, I think Io looks strong in defeat. I hope so. My friend. I really hope that Io has a good showing regardless. I don't know that she wins, but I do want her to look good tonight. Jimmy Hart is so effing awesome. Guy's a classic, and he was smart. He hitched his wagon to a moving train, and it's paid dividends for him for an entire career. Nobody for the win because Rhea interferes. I hope not. As now we are getting a breakdown, a hype up for the match. Nice little video here again in the vintage vibe. I love you, Io. Let's go. Let's go, Io. Macho Man wrestling tonight. Does Jimmy Hart age? No, not much. Io winning the belt, unlikely. Jimmy Hart still looks great. Absolutely. I got the security walk-in behind Io. Yeah, no, I think they did that for the other entrances too. They're just staying close because they've narrowed the runway, right? So just in case a fan tries to get unruly, especially with the female talent, you want to make sure that you're in a good place. So I'm pretty sure I saw that for both matches so far, MDB. Damage Control should disband if we're pushing Io as a face. Maybe not. I love Io. Give me Jesse Ventura and Hulk Hogan on commentary. No. That's a mess. The madness has been gone for a while. It's true. But here comes Liv Morgan. Watch me. Right now, 59% of the chat taking Liv Morgan. Remember, folks, put your predictions in the chat. Let me know who you're taking. Coco Beware. Let's go. I didn't see him. Did they show him? I love Coco. I totally missed the first match. Oh, that makes sense. Were you at Costco again? Proud of the fans for not growing. Yes, behave yourselves. And Liv doing it perfect. Walking out, brushing it off. Io wins or I riot. Panda punch. Nobody wants a panda running around rioting. Good evening, Casper. Unfinished business. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Main event girl, the sky when the title tonight, no challengers. I think that sentence needs more words. Liv getting me, hey, down boy. It's Saturday night. It's all right. Macho died in a car crash after suffering a heart attack in 2011. Yes, he did, Big Dog. Very true. Very accurate. Charles Robinson in the ring, rocking the bow tie and the light blue shirts. Blows my mind. Little Nate is there. Yes, he is. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if anyone is curious, right now, Collision, AEW Collision is in picture. Okada in control of the Beast. More toast. More toast. You never have not enough toast. Big Nick. He's coming. He's coming. I can see the 1980s version of you, and I'm hoping to see a poster of Farrah Fawcett in your background to go with the 80s theme. There you go. Maybe one day, Christian, we'll work on that. EO. Yep, I'll give you that one. Is anyone in the... Yeah, whoever's left from Dynamite, as this was taped after the fact. Less toast is great. I like it. This is a pretty even match, except skill-wise. That is a funny way to put it, Willie. But do keep in mind, like, I do believe that Liv Morgan's in-ring ability is underrated. Some people kind of pigeonhole her to the fact that she's a pretty blonde, but I do give her some credit, and she does work on her skills. Speaking of working on skills...
Yeah, well, is she the best in-ring talent out of the Riot Squad? Sarah, Logan, Ruby Riot. I would say so, especially now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you see the video going around of her training with -1 at Natty's gym?
Oh, yes.
That was adorable. Like how many simps out there were like, it should have been me.
Everyone. It was 316 and all his ultra counts. As Theo with a springboard moonsault.
100%. As we go to another commercial break, folks. But yeah, you watch her in that setting, you realize like this is a woman that is working on her craft. And I think because, especially in the heel role, people kind of overlook that she does have some in-ring ability.
Well, we've talked about this before in different aspects and everything about where people look at the package in which the message is delivered and judge the message based on the package versus hearing the actual message type of shit.
Right.
Of like, you look at Liv and you shouldn't be good at wrestling. You're up there. You're like Carmella. You're like Chelsea Green. Right. You just you do this because you're a pretty blonde girl and everything. No, she's actually really talented and everything. Like, she's up there. Would you take her over Mariah May if we're going pretty blonde versus pretty blonde?
Mariah May is a good in-ring competitor as well. Yeah,
that's the thing, but that's people want to give credit to Mariah May, but won't to Liv Morgan because she has a Jersey accent. She's she's she didn't work on the Indies. She wasn't in Stardom and everything. That doesn't mean she's not talented.
No,
this is the most you'll ever hear me simp for Liv Morgan. By the way,
there you go. Nick, all about it tonight. Let's go.
Well, no, it's just honestly of give them credit when credit's due. Of that's what we do. Of literally we can have our favorites, we can have biases, what have you, and everything. But you, at the end of the day, you have to admit the package sells you less on like you already judge how she is in ring just based on what you see coming out initially, like her being a pretty blonde, her with the New Jersey accent, the dyed tongue and everything like that already gets you predisposed for how she is in ring. Right. I'm very long-winded. Sorry.
Yeah, not at all. Man, the women are so effing good. 100%, man. There's so much talent. Fun fact, Dusty Rhodes came up with the idea of the Clash of Champions in 1988, compete with WrestleMania 4. Yeah, that's true. Mini event, Sting versus Ric Flair of the World Heavyweight Championship. There you go. Fun fact all around tonight.
Are we just stating things that are true as it's a fun fact?
Rest in peace, Collision ratings tonight. I mean, it is what it is. Commercial break in progress, folks. That's right. We are rolling on. It's a good show so far. EO versus Liv in the ring, and I shall return.
Absolutely, as KJ is taking a commercial break, 100%. But JV is saying, bro, even the most casual fan could look at Liv and be like, oh, is that Harley Quinn? Automatically, people are talking about, yeah, but that's also the adverse is more of what I'm saying of people will just look at it of, well, that's all she is. That's what she does and everything. They will put that above, her judge her already in ring talent. Like, here's another example of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, and I'll say this, and I know Anthony, if he's still in the chat, will agree with me of Nia Jax. People always still just go to that she's botchy, she's sloppy, and everything like that. But what she's done very much recently through most of her return run and everything has been far from it. It's been some of the best career work she's done, much like Liv. So let's not act like that. People don't read a fucking book on the cover alone. Here's an 80s fact. Darrell Waltrip won the 1989 Daytona 500. I would have been 1 year old at that point, I think, if that even, because, well, the 500s always ran in February, so yeah, I wouldn't have even been I would have been just past a year old. I would have been like, yeah, 1 in a couple months. I'm terrible trying to do math in my own head, but we're back in action as Io going flying again. Tope con Io on to Liv on the outside here. So Io has very much been in control of this match so far. The main event girl taking Liv. Mariah May looks like a fan. Christopher Cox, 45-minute time limit draw that put Sting on the wrestling map. Was that the one that put Sting on the map? I mean, we'd have to go down to all the nostalgia trails and everything if we're going into all of that. But Nia Jax is the big fan of Vader. Nah. Well, I've seen a lot of people, and y'all in the chat can let me know if you agree with it or not, as Io goes for the Meteor and nobody home. Backstabber. But I've seen a lot of people say that Bronson Reed's the Bam Bam Bigelow of this generation. Codebreaker. Live 1, 2. 2 count. Dos amigos. Fun fact, on November 9th, 1988, marked the death of leading to movies of all time child's play. Fair enough. Fun facts, I guess, with the Wrestling for Life tonight, I guess, while we're watching, Saturday Night Main Event. If everybody let us know what you have of 80s to early 90s, nostalgia and everything. Anything past 88, I was, or before 88, I was a twinkle in my dad's eye then, so I won't know. As Io with a bridging pin for a 2 count. Panda punch. How did she put a silencer on the suplex? What? That sounds like a fucking bar. Hogan is supposed to show up tonight, not to my knowledge, and honestly, I hope not. I've had my fill of Hogan, and I guess I missed the initial pop of nostalgia acts, but I still think we might get a few more. I'm surprised we're almost an hour in, and I don't know if we've gotten much really of Jesse and Tessitore. Maybe they're still keeping that at a nice little rev limit. Oh. Io slips on the splash in and then eats a code breaker. 1, 2 count. I wonder if that was, calling an audible in live action or if that was, planned, because that looks audible. Small package, 2 count. Jesse hates Hogan, so I doubt he'll show. Yeah, Jesse is the crossface. Jesse is the antithesis of Hogan. Of that man was out there petitioning for, unions and everything in pro wrestling, and Hogan openly on testimony admitted he snitched on him. Snitches get stitches. Io Meteor in the corner. Io could do it. Send her up for the moonsault. Oh, even walks over the woman to hit it. Oh, moonsault, knees up, or feet up, knee up. Oh, I wish I knew what that was called, but it's the little fucking plant off the ropes and everything. Liv retains absolutely, and she got busted open. Did she take a needed a nose or something? But yeah, she's got bloody nose. But Liv Morgan retains and absolutely a solid match. Yeah, 4-4-4. Good match so far. He has been dominant thus far, and really good match. And I think he really, like you said, I think KG even brought it up of Io still looks strong in defeat of she was really dominant in that match of she would, excuse me, she just caught one time and turned around and eats the loss here. 2-0, 1-1, 1-1, 2-0, 2-0. I'm 1-1. Yeah. As they're playing up the bloody nose and everything, yeah. I picked Io, so I'm 1-1 so far, but Judgment Day walking backstage walking back through a little tight. Oh, this is my brutality. Rhea. Give me Jesse and Hulk on commentary. Not going to happen. Has Rhea Ripley walking out. I hate that they call her the Eradicator. Come up with something else. Do something else. Do something else. Why? Now, I always hate this, and this is a little pomp and circumstance a bit of like, your enemy is right there. Why are you just doing a taunt right in front of them? Like, just jump them. Just start swinging. Shouldn't it be when I see what's on site? No, I want to just come out, do my little special dance, my special taunt. Like, Jeff Hardy is notorious for this of, don't matter who's in trouble, he's got to do before he can come out. But we've got Rhea and Liv staring each other down as we cut to a tail of the tape for Priest versus Gunther versus Finn Balor. So it looks like we're going in the triple threat match, folks. So let us know when you're taking 100%, or if I'm guessing by Curtis, we're going to a commercial and I'm behind. The Eradicator versus Glamour. I don't know. Liv actually stepped to Rhea. Yeah, well, I want just the payoff to this. And I want the payoff to this, hopefully, before Mania. Maybe you do it at Rumble and neither one of them are in the Rumble. Or, shit, maybe you do that as the next Saturday main event, which will be a week before Rumble. So maybe that's when you do it. But I'm really hoping that we get closer to the finality of this feud, to be honest. But yes, KJ from the Great Beyond, it's in the chat, folks, as we're in commercial break right now, as Curtis, I think, said, commercial break number 4. Yes. Who wins? Gunther, Finn, or Damian? Let us know who you got. Gunther wins. Gunther wins. Gunther wins. Gunther. Yeah. I think it has to be Gunther. It makes too much sense, and especially maybe there's the potential him and Cody switch brands. I don't know, but Finn and Damian seem like they still might be entwined into a thing, and I don't know how much of this alleged push we're really getting for Finn Balor when he might turn around and imagine if he wins the world title night and loses the tag titles on Monday night. That might be a little, Gunther. Yeah, everyone taking Gunther. Gunther wins and possibly turns babyface afterwards. I feel like he's already walking that kind of line of he's a bit more Braun Breaker of it depends who he's with, who he's against, and everything. I'd like to see Damian. I think he's best as an upper mid-card guy right now. I don't know if we put the title back on him or anything like that. Speaking of back, though.
I am back. Damian does not get that title.
There we go.
Morgan, she looks like she took a bit of a potato on that Meteora. So
yeah.
She's a little gushed up. They're definitely setting up the Liv Rhea title match payoff. So whether that's a Netflix thing or a Rumble thing, that is next on the docket for Liv Morgan. So I like that a lot. Yeah, all around. Solid match, expected winner.
Fair enough. Yeah. Did you like, though, the Rhea comes out and does, like, I'm going to do my taunt and everything in front of you instead of, like, when I see what's on site of, like, no, I'm going to just start fighting.
It wasn't one of those things. Like, we've had them on site for a while now, and tonight was just that pose off, right? So I had no problem with it. You get the pop from the fans for the entrance. and then they just go nose to nose. So, yeah, I mean, again, if Io was getting beat up in the ring and Rhea wanted to help and came out and did that, all that, I'd have an issue. But in that moment, nah, they were just selling the title match.
Fair enough.
Do you fellas feels about no PLEs till February coming soon? Well, on the bright side, we do have World's End. We do have Genesis coming up. But yeah, I mean, again, February 1, it's a difference of a week. So it's going to be a stretch. We're going to have some fun shows. I hope they have something planned for the build. We got the debut of Netflix, which is going to pop. We got lots going on without the pay-per-views. I think it'll be fine. And before we know it, it will be February 1, and we will be here live for the Rumble.
Oh, and think about it. The Netflix debut at this point is setting up to all but be a pay-per-view. Like, we might need to put the predictions title on the line for that and everything. Because we're talking about Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief. They've thrown out the idea of Seth versus Punk, which we said is a WrestleMania match on there. There's talks of The Rock returning, Cena returning. Like, they are going all out for this.
Right. Now, folks, we are on a commercial break for Saturday Night Main Event. It's still rolling on. A very serious, quick question for the chat. Because I know we were busy doing this. But they just showed Toni Storm on Collision. And she had a match. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? It looked like she had the exact same match she had last night on Rampage. She wrestled Shazza last night on Rampage, correct?
No, she wrestled Harley.
Oh, she wrestled Harley. So, they flipped it. Okay. So tonight she fought Shazza.
They sold Shazza coming out last night and everything. And that's why we were like, hey, Shazza and everything. And then we're like, oh, shit, they're having this match on Collision.
Yeah.
Oh, so God. Why me?
Right. So Shazza jobs out last night. And then Tony beats Harley and follows it up on the very next night, beating Shazza. Like, it's a weird. I literally was in such a twist with it all that I was like, oh shit, they're just replaying the same match. This is insane.
No, it's just a shit way to book Toni Storm on her return. Just point blank, period. Respectfully to anybody out there. It's just a shit way to do it.
Right. Don't need the title back, Ripley. Again, fans use this like need thing a lot. Does she need a title? Nah, she's still Ripley, but she is the best in the division. She is the top of the food chain. And it is her belt. She's gone through a lot. I think she gets it back. It sets up another nice series of runs. But yeah, I mean, she is at the top. So not needing it, again, she deserves it regardless.
But if she got, if a certain somebody returned and everything, could you do that feud instead of her being for the title or anything?
It depends on who returns. But again, I think, and you just saw it, they are 100% setting up that title match. That picture with
yes,
Liv, and I don't think it should be any other way. Ripley was the champion. Liv made Rhea part of her whole revenge tour, and now this is the comeuppance for the babyface. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's going to change. They're clearly kind of dialed in on heading towards that belt. As Finn Balor is coming out to the ring, folks. With
a fucking sack on his head.
Right.
Yeah, so we're getting the men's triple threat match right now for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think we both really took Gunther. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 70% of the chat's taking Gunther, 16 for Priest, 13 for Finn.
It will remind me of the numbers because I was like, I feel like Finn should be the second most obvious chance. Like if
actually edges out Finn, 15% for Damian, 13% for Finn right now as it stands from the chat. And again, 70%. Heavy favorite Gunther, slight edge to Damian over Finn.
Yeah, no, that's wrong because if Gunther isn't going to win, it's going to be Finn that wins it.
Yeah, I like Finn. I would like the idea of Finn. I mean, we kind of talked about it tonight. Like, we would kind of like EO to win. We would kind of like KO to win. We would kind of like Finn to steal it.
Right.
We kind of like to see what Chelsea does, which I will actually kind of like almost in that co-main event spot, by the way, with the new women's U.S. Championship, going second last tonight.
Oh, it is? It is?
I believe so. I think it was.
Well, no, I'm trying to think of. I'm literally
We're
just trying to get math in my head. Pay no mind to me. Pay no mind.
That's fine. Yeah, we're 3 deep now. 2 matches to go, right?
Yeah, so that would make sense. So yeah, like I said, pay no mind to me. Terrible at math. Failed it twice.
We're on the buddy system here at the Wrestling for Life Network. We all help each other along.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, Tony. You can. Or fuck you, Melter.
I like that one. I don't see Gunther losing here unless there's shenanigans.
Yeah.
Right? I dig the blurred beginning of Priest entrance. I like Priest's whole presentation, man. I think he's done really well. And he's only picked up momentum since losing the title, which is hard to do.
Yeah, well, and you finally actually, I think he found more of his character, a little bit of he feels more relatable, connectable, and everything. But I still think he's probably at most like upper mid card. Like I'm waiting for him more versus Braun Breaker than I am for another rematch with Gunther.
Yeah, I think he's still in that mix. I think there's still a story to be told a little bit with Finn in the Judgment Day. So
well, that's one thing, yeah.
Again, I like the fact that they found a way to make him stay relevant after dropping the belt. He just didn't fade off into the background. He kind of, repositioned and kept going. So, again, yeah, upper mid card for sure, Nick. But right. Solid.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. He has the best, like it's classic music. Like you would go to an orchestra and still hear Gunther's entrance music just out the blue.
Right. Would be cool to see them do the Attitude Era theme show. That'd be like a Raw 30 all over. Well, when we get to Raw.
Well, no, 30. I've seen people throw out for the idea of the intro for Raw on Netflix is, forget the line, the morning, we're in it together, do it all. Yeah.
Do you think Cardona's backstage somewhere? I have my doubts. He seems like a pretty big, busy dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure there'd be security footage, and then Tony cancels his match with Chris Jericho and everything. But yeah, right. Man's probably got a GCW show to be on right now. He actually might be on a GCW show, to be honest.
Right. Does have an old school feel. Gunther. Last call on those predictions, folks. Who you taking? Who you got? Who's your choice? Who's going home with the world title tonight? Get in there as the bell rings, Nick.
Right. And I liked how initially it was just Finn and Damian going at it. Gunther's just like, all right, y'all fight. I don't got to do shit. Y'all do it. Finn just eating all the chop. Big boot from Gunther onto Priest. Back elbow. Gunther versus Jacob Batu. Give me Roman versus Jacob first, please.
I want KO Jacob.
Yeah, that'd be hell of a match too. Well, if he wins the belt, that could happen.
KO beats Cody. Jacob Batu challenges. Let's go.
Right.
Gunther 69%. Finn 16. Damian 14.
People listen to me. As Priest with Swanton 10-ton over the top rope on a Gunther on the outside as I'm in commercial break again.
Right. I'm going to commercial break right now.
No.
Oh, I'm in commercial. Okay. Gunther for the win. What do we got? Folks, we are on commercial break right now. By the way, Leo and Dante are wrestling Andrade and the other Martin. Or vice versa. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think reverse it. I think you've got,
Leo and Andrade.
Rush taking on Top Flight.
Yeah, I don't know when this became a thing or why they all hate each other. I know they teased it on Rampage last night, but I don't think it's working.
Because I don't know how to book. That's what it is. Van saying, what happened to Jesse Ventura? I thought he was going to host the main event. Well, it's not the main event yet. He's just been the hostess with the leastest a little bit and done this the safest.
Just a touch of Jesse. We got to be careful.
Little dabble do you. Trust me. When you get your vitamin pack of your cookies or what have you, your baked goods from your friend who gives you his vitamins, and he says, just take a bite and a little dab will do you, believe him. Don't sit there and eat the whole thing.
Right. Absolutely. 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 Who else we got?
Oh, fair enough. I thought you were going to do. Willie saying, I feel like Gunther and Priest should be paired to take tag titles off of Finn and JD, then put over Raiders. What?
No, that's crazy.
Have your world title holder just
Yeah.
pair and take out the tag title holders?
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
that's what makes it interesting with if Finn could win tonight, because then he's going to turn around and lose the tag titles most likely.
It'd be a little odd, right? Unless, like, I don't know, he gets pulled away by Damian or some shit, and JD eats the pin, so the new shit, the champ can be mad at whoever causes the problem. I don't know if they do it that way. Again, I still think it's very unlikely that Gunther does not leave here with the belt tonight.
Right. Alexis saying, trolls now welcome. Who to troll? Point him out.
Who's trolling? Let's go, folks. Keep the gloves above the waist. Have fun as both shows are cooking right now. We got Collision on one screen. We got Main Event on another. We appreciate you tuning in. Still over 100 people in the chat. Be a friend, tell a friend. Let's see if we can get these numbers up, folks. Don't forget that little reaction button on the side.
100%. But someone needs to tell Priest to stop with the high risk stuff. He doesn't need to do it respectfully. I don't think it's exactly high risk. I mean, think about it.
Yeah,
He's a guy. This is why everyone was joking, calling him, by Taker and everything like that, because he's always had that comparable, because he's the same kind of size and stature, does similar moveset and everything, and can kind of, he's a tall, agile guy, an athletic guy. So Taker would do the same type of shit and everything. Taker sit there, and if it wasn't, for the Snooker brother there, he would have broken his goddamn neck. And Priest does the same type of shit.
Right. Not wrong, my guy, but chat's still rolling. I like it. I went to see the Nutcracker Ballet earlier today. It was really cool. There you go. Right on. Shout out to the Nutcracker.
I was going to say, how much did you pay? Did you have to pay in cash? I feel like you had to pay in cash.
Yeah. Oh, all right. But anyway, rolling on. Let's have fun. I don't know what I meant, but so much care.
Okay.
Irish whip into the corner by Damian.
Oh, big boot from Gunther. Another big boot to Finn. Gunther looking large and in charge. Pause.
Right.
This is, though, at times what I worry with, like, triple threat matches. It becomes just broken up singles matches of you just roll out until, you're needed.
Right. The really good triple threats, and we've seen a few recently that, I mean, again, they do a great job of keeping that misdirection going, the flow of action going, and not having it feel like one-on-one. Okay, now you lay down for a minute. I don't love it. So when you find kind of everybody rolling, it's real good.
Facts. I would cry like a baby if Gunther ever chopped me.
Yeah,
would you take a Gunther chop?
I don't want to.
But if I would do it for content, I would do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, how could you say no?
It cleared the shit out of my lungs. I bet you I'd either be breathing terrible for the rest of my life or breathing perfectly fine. This man will reset my sternum.
Right. Asthma clearing.
Right. Power level is at 110%.
I feel like ever since Balor put pants on, you can't seem to win anything. Is it the pants? Again, it's interesting with Finn. I like what they're doing with Finn a lot, though.
Well, Finn has that. He's weirdly in that, I feel, that group of like AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, of like you really expected them to do a lot more with. They still didn't do them wrong, but like you're waiting for the redemption arc a little bit.
A little bit, right? Oh, down there you go. Old school.
Dos amigos.
Flatliner. I get the two now.
All right, I'll hiccup.
It's all right, folks. Give it a break.
What?
I said, give it a break.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Coming up next, or coming up, not next, but coming up, still to come.
There you go.
Undertaker Light. That's funny as hell.
I would take a chop from Gunther for a Klondike bar.
Yeah,
Klondike bars are fucking delicious, my guy.
right.
For 50K.
Priest out. Hooked up.
Sling blade.
I like that sling blade. Damian down. Yeah.
Oh, Irish whip, Irish whip.
I don't want to start
Do that.
sticking.
Don't do it.
Right.
Oh, cut the Hajime from God. Oh, eats a goddamn that whole sequence. Pin with a sneaky pin.
2-2-2. Folks, the action picks up. This is a good match.
How about a Choco Taco? Yeah, they're great, but they've gone the way of the dinosaur, I feel.
Right. Shout out, Curtis. Klondike bars are mad decent.
Yeah. We're not going to derail this into Klondike bar conversation as Gunther's choking the ever-loving daylight out of Damian Priest right now.
Right.
Oh, he's firing up. He's firing up.
He's fighting out of it, folks. He's fighting out of it.
Oh, set up for the choke slam.
Pat's so good. He's killing me.
Pat feels like literally just a fan that is just overexcited talking into a microphone.
Right? He's just thrilled. Finn in control, folks.
Shotgun dropkick. Oh, we're setting up for the coup de Gracie.
Right? Up he goes. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, Finn gets hung up high and dry.
Not good. Well, anyway, this match is
this man on the Priest. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to get the fucking Tower Doom powerbomb spot or something. Yup. Razor's Edge on a Gunther. Coup de grace. One.
Take it.
Oh,
Damian breaks it up.
He goes. I'm trying.
Priest up in the Razor's Edge.
Small package.
Yeah. 1, 2.
There we go.
Got him by the throat.
Choke slam.
Big choke slam.
1, 2. Gunther grabbing him by the hair.
Yeah.
Kata Hajime, the coquina clutch. As we're getting into this is awesome, Chan. As Gunther setting up for a powerbomb on the Priest on the step. Oh, the man kicked the steps as he was going up. Oh, that man worked for every inch of that.
Oh. Shotgun drop kick.
Powerbomb. Stupid sexy rear pin.
It's over. And still.
Man just showed up and just decimated people.
Just did what he does. And again, we thought it was very unlikely that he was going to drop the title, but emphatic.
Yeah, and just laid everybody out. And you could see how much that man worked to get through to fucking, I'm a powerbomb Priest on the steps no matter what.
Right? Oh, just again, he's an absolute force.
He's been that's the thing that's been his whole thing, like coming up and everything. Of he's just been a bit of a force of nature. Like even when he was NXT, you're like,
Right.
all right, cool, he's here. Now where do we get to there? All right, cool, he's IC champ. When does he drop this so we can get to the world champ? Like he
Yeah.
is that
Fire.
level of just can't not be in the main event.
Yeah, and he's in such a groove right now. I mean, in every aspect of the game. Again, the top of the mountain for a reason, dude. And that match I thought was a really, really good match. But a convincing win. We'll see what happens next.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we go to the back and Mr. KO on screen.
Who's thrown on the random elbow pad.
Right? What is that t-shirt? I need that t-shirt.
We're knocking on Aldis's door. Oh, so up next is the women's U.S. title final here.
I jumped the gun. All right, folks. Round 2, fight. We're gonna retry this.
Okay, I don't know what we jumped on, but yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. It's all good.
Kevin Owens, the Canadian Dream. Yeah, it's Kevin Owens out here, baby. He's super fantastic. Yeah.
Right.
Great match, but Saturday Night Main Event is giving me Crown Jewel vibes respectfully, but we haven't gotten to the end. You can't judge a half-finished product.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the understanding. I think we'll see how the next 2 matches go. I mean, overall, highly entertained. We'll see if it's just flat all the way across. I can't imagine there's not something to talk about coming out of this show.
If they do, it is a fail. I will just say that. If they do that, it's cool you did nostalgia. That's great.
Yeah.
But if you don't have something that's a talking point, and I'm not even saying it needs to be a title change or anything like that. It could just be a return, anything like that. Just could be a moment. Doesn't have to be a title switch. You need at least something because otherwise I feel like this is like a Raw 30. This is a Raw reunion show. This is an anniversary show a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit. You want to see a little more impact. You want to see it kind of come off and matter. And again, I think overall entertained, not mad at anything that we've seen tonight. Good matches, solid matches. But yeah, I think because of what this show is, it was kind of we kind of looking for that kind of something. A little bit.
Well, so far it's been good, but not great. I'll put it that way. So far it's been good, but not great. It's still a solid show and everything like that, 100%.
Right.
And it is still nice to have a little bit of the nostalgia feel and everything. But I want substance. I want something, especially with this is the launch of like a series of them doing this and everything.
Right. Yeah, I mean, again, it'll be very interesting as we go into the next one, what they do to follow this one up. And again, it would be very intriguing if it is just a very flat overall show. And like I said, it's not fair to if they don't give us something that they didn't promise to give us, we can't really be mad at it. But I think everyone's just itching for something because of the moment.
Yeah, well, and that's the biggest thing that we've always pitched about and everything like that. Of don't get mad because they didn't give you what you fantasy booked and everything. But I feel like with this needs at least something. I'm not even saying it needs to be the best thing. It at least needs something to talk about past tonight.
Right. Yeah, you're not wrong.
But
more Jesse. All right, Nick taking a pause for the cause. Not only is he right, he is gone. But we are rolling, folks, in a commercial break. Right now, I actually got Dustin Rhodes on Collision cutting a promo as him and Sammy Guevara are going to take on the Righteous at Final Battle, which is next week. And Saturday Night Main Event in a commercial break, folks. I will take a second again to remind everybody we are back all week long next week. It's going to be a busy week, another fun week on the show. Hope everyone out there is doing well tonight on this Saturday. And once we get back to the action, don't forget, get those predictions in. Who are you taking? Chelsea Green, Michin. This one should be fun. This one should be interesting. So we will see. But Chelsea Green for the win. Chelsea about to get funky like a monkey. There you go. Can you see Chelsea Green going into Mania as U.S. champion? or losing before Mania? Good question, Rocco. I like the idea that Chelsea could very much win tonight and Michin chase her to Mania, or somebody like that. Really have a good babyface chase into Mania. That's kind of what I would like to see with this, but anything's possible. Finn and JD is going to lose tag titles on Monday, and Finn that is possible. 316. Things are not good for the Judgment Day right now. They're on the losing end of a lot of things. Liv's in trouble. Finn loses tonight. Now, if he loses again tomorrow or Monday, drops the tag titles, will that throw JD into a spin out? Quite possible. Mia Yim for the win. If AEW does has the deepest women's roster, why do they constantly hire jobbers no one knows to put on TV? It's a valid question. It's a lot of things we talk about. You know, if the roster is that deep, that strong, why are you not booking them? Why are you not presenting them as such? Why are you not helping condition your audience to appreciate that aspect of your business? Yeah, I mean, again, we see all these people we don't expect to see, and we're still kind of dying for a whole roster of people that we never see. It's weird, right? But I got more Jesse, by the way. Back to Pat and Michael Cole. But yeah, we got a little more Jesse on the screen. It will make whoever wins the U.S. title more memorable because they'll be the first champion 100%. I mean, it's going to be a big deal. Partly why I mean, Chelsea Green seems like a really good bet. I think the girl has deserved her kudos for the year that she has put in. We've seen her go in dumpsters. We see her take funny spots all the time. But again, a really kind of good, got everything dialed in. Good character, good vibe, good feel. Her with Piper works so well. So yeah, for my money, keep it up. Keep it up. KJ, would you rather take a chop from Gunther or kick from that board? I'll take the chop from Gunther, my guy. 100%. That'll put butts in seats. Let's go. Charlotte Flair comes out after this match to challenge Green. Interesting. I'm still kind of holding off, AR, for the Tiffany Charlotte Flair face-to-face. The Queen and the Princess. Green for the win. Let's see what the chat says. 81%. Holy shit. 81% going Chelsea Green tonight. I like it. I like it. KJ, I'm doing fantastic. Had a week of smoothie, plus 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Energy C and been lifting a lot of weights. Attaboy, Christian. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I just hope that this is a long title run and isn't over in 5 minutes. Basically, Tiffy cashes in on her. I think if you're talking about the U.S. title, no issue with Tiffy cashing in. I don't think. I think that'd be crazy if she did. But at the end of the day, again, it might not be the longest run, but I think it'll be a good run. I think it'll be a relevant run. And Chelsea having that, to me, puts a lot of eyes on that new title. And again, having somebody even like a Mia Yim chase her for a little while, even if it's just a Rumble, I think it works. Chelsea for the win. But here comes Mia Yim. I want Michin to win, but it's going to be Chelsea. There you go. Okay. Chelsea Green for the win. I am taking Chelsea Green. Chelsea for the win. She's funny. We need Trish versus Tiff first. Only in dreams. Only in dreams. Never say never, my friend. I like them both. Michin gonna mail Chelsea wrestle. Gonna make Chelsea wrestle. Whoever wins, I'll be okay with that. Both deserve a chance. Yeah, now, again, I talked a lot about Chelsea. Mia winning is not an issue at all. I think Mia would be a good choice. She's been around for a hot minute. It might be a nice way to try and ignite her career as you're bringing this belt on. If you make her a little bit of a workhorse where we see her a lot and she's in good matches, it works for me just as well. I like both of them. Michin wins and brings the belt to Cali. There you go. But we got the ding, ding, ding to start this match, folks. So get in that chat. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? 117 with us right now. 80% taking Chelsea blows my mind. Good heavy favorite on this one. But we are off and running. Chelsea just deserves it. Michin is good in the ring, wrestler, but that's it for me. Chelsea's the whole package. I think Chelsea has a higher level of charisma that way. Again, an absolute vet, and she's dialed in. She's really figured it out. And again, because she's done so much work, put so many other people over, maybe this is her moment. Breaking news: Thunder Rosa versus Mariah May at World's End. Wait, what? Hold the phone. Wait a tick. Why? Anyone else get a little surprised by that announcement? I know that Thunder's been in the crowd with signs, but Tony came back. As we go to commercial break on Saturday Night Main Event, right now and on Collision, the Outrunners are in the ring. Danny Garcia, Commander. I have no idea what's happening on this show. 7-year anniversary of when Chelsea Green won the title in TNA. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. I want Mia Yim to win the title. Keith Lee says the catering at Saturday Night Main Event. Great. I like that. Let's go. Great for Cole to acknowledge TNA for both ladies. 100%. Absolutely. Again, something they're not shying away from at all, Eric. I like it a lot. I like the vibe. No longer does WWE feel like an island unto itself, like its own universe, as we joke about. I mean, again, it's much better to kind of have this. Yeah, other wrestling exists, and we know it, and we work with it. It was in a backstage segment with Thunder Rosa. All right, Kyle. I mean, I must have missed it, but I just assumed Tony. Like, they made it feel like Tony's back. And okay, I'm a little surprised. So we're getting a 10-man tag right now on Collision, I think. Mariah May did kind of challenge Thunder Rosa. Did she? Oh, but why would she? Maybe is that her way of trying to avoid Tony? I don't like it, Vance. I don't like it. Finally, the Outrunners could not agree more. It was in a backstage segment. Got that one. LJ, welcome. Did they cancel the women's intercontinental title match, or did I miss something? No, it's not on SmackDown, my guy. The IC title match is the tournament still going, and I believe they will crown a new IC title winner at the Netflix premiere, I think is the rumor. I like how Honda uses John Cena for their commercials in the US. The Spanish version is just some random. I like that trip. Again, the kind of. Why couldn't John Cena do the Spanish version? Let's go. I'm surprised that Tiffany. Yeah, no shit. Some nights we have no idea how not. Who is going to be the first women IC a title Monday Night Raw? I think Nick's got me convinced it's going to be Natty. I really do. I'm really convinced that just out of like a nod, a respect, a thank you. She might not have a long run, but I think she could do this. And even if it's for a month, just to put her name on as the first ever, especially what the men's IC title meant to her family and members of her family. I don't know. I'm kind of sold on it. Could it be Dakota Kai? I don't know. I kind of like Natty better at this point. Speaking of liking better.
Well, I was going to say, you were giving me credit for throwing you onto that and everything. So what can I say except you're welcome? But yeah, no, I think
it's a good vibe with
it's really between Natty and Dakota Kai. Like, that's really the top two right there. I mean, maybe Lyra sneaks it. I mean, she's always been the favorite. Like, you can't ever really bet against Lyra, I feel. So she's, pun intended, I guess, dark horse. Yeah.
Sorry, my original pick was Bird Lady. My bad.
No, you're good. But either way, yeah. As we're underway with Chelsea and Michin, Mia Yim, but
right,
definitely taking Chelsea.
80% of the chat took Chelsea Green.
Good, smart people. That's what we like around here. Smart people.
Right.
No, it's going to be Lyra. That's the dark horse. That's an option. That's an option.
Is she that much of a dark horse? So she almost feels like a front runner, but I get what you're saying. It's just everyone's kind of on this bird lady vibe now.
But she's always been on that vibe. Like, think about it. Even with NXT, that's part of why I almost didn't like her for a good bit and everything like that. Because I'm like, she wins everything. Like, maybe if she loses, it might make her more compelling.
Right.
But PK returns saying, "You guys watch AEW?"
We're watching it right now.
What's happening? What's happening?
We're having like a 10-man tag, and it's so confusing. So it's Orange Cassidy, the Outrunners, Danny Garcia, and Commander.
Again, so Tony's favorites. Again,
the Premier Athletes and MXM.
All right.
So
old strategy gotten.
Is Orange Cassidy not in the main event title picture right now?
Aren't the Outrunners like the guys that you think should be the tag title holders and everything like that? Like, what the? Yeah, like I'm just like, why? Why are we? Why would you do such a thing?
No, but
we have the best matches, the greatest talent. This is where the best wrestle. But why do you do this?
Michin takes out Piper. But wait, Orange Cassidy's in the main event picture, my guy. Why is he in this random 10? He just drank poison. He's in a 10-man.
So we're gonna get into it. You don't want me to get into the whole poison conversation and everything like that, because that's just some of the stupidest shit that's ever happened in pro wrestling ever. But I will shout out Chelsea. She's got many Chelsea heads on her attire, so she's just. I'm wearing me.
The crowd pops. The crowd pops.
I'm telling you, if Chelsea wins tonight, you're gonna get a babyface reaction, and we'll go right back to hating her.
I like it.
I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. I can't rise above it. Sorry, Alan Jackson. Michin putting Chelsea up on the top turnbuckle here. Four and 0. We haven't even had the match end. Did it already end? What? Chelsea Green's attire is almost a Zack Ryder with half pants. And fair enough. Oh, I'm prettier. 1, 2.
And she wins.
Yeah! I didn't know if you were there for a minute. I thought you might have been from.
Chelsea Green takes the win. Your new and first U.S. champion in the women's division, folks. Huge win.
An inaugural champion, 100%. And goddamn, that was clean.
Down goes Piper. Well, she got a little distracted.
That's what we've talked about, though, is that's going to be going forward. If you want to get to Chelsea, you got to go through Piper to get to Chelsea for the title.
And what a setup for that on Prettier. Rolling over her back like that was wicked.
Right, and shout out Ref Jess out there. I think first female referee that I've seen that's out there in you know, the bow tie and everything.
Right. Nick Aldis in the ring.
In the most crushed velvet of crushed velvet suits and everything. Right. The guy, did you have to kill a stuffed animal to make that suit?
Did it? Let's go. The pyro.
And then to do it too in Long Island with Chelsea Green, it's a little just
right. 4-0.
Find you someone that looks at you like Piper Niven looks at Chelsea Green. Because I swear to fuck.
Right.
But coming up next, folks, we're down to the main event of the evening. We've got Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. TJ, I'm so happy for her. Noticing deserved it for the Money in the Bank spot. No, I think she's deserved it for quite a bit of that spots. Yeah.
Right.
KO for the win. Cody Raheem Rhodes for the win.
Right? Gonna be crazy, folks. Down to the wire, down to the main event.
Well, and so very good props and everything. Very much deserved for Chelsea winning that and everything. Like we all kind of predicted it was going to happen. The fan base really just wanted it to happen. And it's again, no slight to Michin. Like you said it perfectly. Of it now with me, him, if Michin's the one that's chasing her for the belt, works perfectly. You got a built-in story. But it just feels like it's more of like a celebratory, like here's a lifetime achievement, an accomplishment in your career moment.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's a lot of rewarding her for the year that she had, a lot of the jobs that she did, a lot of the moments that were, and again, I think she gets credit for being memorable by standing out, finding a way to, put in a lot of work this year. She deserves it.
Going above and beyond, I guess. You are the overachiever and everything. Like you said, she was out there having dumpster matches and everything with me in, by the way, and was the one that's going in the dumpster and pops out, full of spaghetti hair and all of that. Like this woman is not afraid to do what needs to be done. So yeah, good on her. It's a good. No one's expecting that she's going to be fucking world beater and go on a fucking run with it till WrestleMania, but it's a hell of an achievement. It's a hell of a fucking feather in the cap there. They called it macaroni.
Right. Chelsea Green's full commitment to the gimmick is truly old school. 100%, man. Right. I can't agree with that at all. Big Dog, nope, KO is doing something at Mania. Well, I don't know what that's in response to. I hope we get KJ win here. I'll give Cody purpose and substance again. I feel Cody is just coasting at the moment by chasing the title. It becomes a focal point again. I don't disagree with that at all.
Fair enough. Oh, I like that he even slipped in calling you KO.
I like
because he said KJ. So yeah, subtle. But yeah, and I think with Cody coming out with the one wing eagle belt and everything like that, I'm hoping just tear the fucking shit down. Make Cody feel like he's got huevos. Like Superman doesn't feel so much like Superman unless he's got a villain worth fighting against.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You need that antithesis. You need it. You need things to.
You need a yin to your yang. The chase does not. The hero does not feel as strong without having a proper anti-hero. Then he's just dog walking everybody.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Right.
Oh,
the one-winged eagle belt. Yes, the one-winged angel. Did I call that again? I'm stuck in Kenny Omega mode.
There you go. KO sweeping a quick build title win would be a good fast push to give him static or statistic of the timeline. Unfortunately, I feel Cody takes it. I gotta feel like Cody takes it as well.
I almost feel that we've been so placent, so still good, but not great so far, that we're in for something. Okay. I know I will not grade the show if they don't give me the something I'm projecting right now, but I feel like we're in for something. And there's a way you can do a something of, even if KO has it for a month, has it till Mania, what have you. Little small run. It's at least a little nick on the chin. You prove that Superman can bleed.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, I think it would just shake things up so well, Nick. Like it just gives a completely different vibe. And again, you want to create that anything can happen anytime, anywhere. It would be really cool. I still have my doubt.
And again, I know we talk about don't let the fantasy booking dictate your opinion, but it's one of those I just feel a little bit like they've got to do something with this being the debut of the new kind of series, the new relaunch of it. The buzz is about, people are talking about this, people are paying attention to here, so you can't just have a glorified Monday Night Raw, an exemplary NXT or anything. You need something that's going to leave people talking post-show.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, again, Chelsea Green winning the title. Nice moment. People are going to be talking about it. some of the stuff.
Wrestling fans will talk about that.
Right.
Cody losing, non-wrestling fans will talk about.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I see what you're saying.
Right.
Orange Cassidy goes from getting poisoned to getting a win in a 10-man match in less than a few weeks. I don't get the booking. I have no idea. Did someone call in sick and he just filled in? What happened there?
This is the same company that's lit someone on fire and they got the winning pinfall victory. So I don't judge anything anymore. Again, I'm stopped being mad. I'm just disappointed. Hey, we got Greg the Hammer Valentine and Coco Beware, my favorite Hall of Famer, next to Stacy Keebler. I honestly, though, when I was a kid growing up and would rent the VHSs and everything like that, I was down with Coco Beware. Man was hype and everything. I was a fan. And then I became a smart and did this and everything. I'm like, you kind of shit.
He's good, man. He was a classic. And I mean, I think so much of his career before the WWE, he did so many good things and sold out so many places. You got to give the Birdman some love.
Yeah, but see, I always saw. Oh, we got Jesse. We got the 3-man.
Greg the guy.
How you doing tonight? I know you out there covering College Game Day and everything. Michael, how you doing? I know you've been out there since Jim Ross and Jerry the King.
Right. C4.
Trying to find Jesse. What?
Sorry, I was just distracted by a comment. Greg the Hammer, yes. Oh, we got the telestrator.
Telestrator. The John Matter with the bow tie, looking so fly.
And Coco, oh my God. Now Jesse Ventura. There you go. Coco Beware and Greg, yeah. If the show ends with a possible cliffhanger, I wouldn't be surprised. Besides Chelsea receiving the pop of the night, like I said before, it's giving the crown jewel vibe, respectfully. Again, I mean, not terribly wrong.
No, and I'm hoping against hope, I guess, to avoid that a little bit. And Crown Jewel even had its moments until now. It's still Crown Jewel, So. With this being the inaugural one, I'm hoping against hope that they do something that, and maybe it is just Chelsea winning the belt, which, again, not to take away from that, but I feel like wrestling fans are really excited about that. You could go and tell your coworker that doesn't watch wrestling, hey, Chelsea Green just became the women's U.S. champion, and they will have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
Oh, as we're going through all the history with Kale of him getting hit with a golf cart, him getting handcuffed to ropes and everything.
All right.
Well, and this is proving his point of, hey, this man did the most vile shit to me, and you acted like he was your buddy.
Right. Cody wins. Rock appears on the ramp. Show goes off air. Interesting.
Ooh.
Cody. We got Ventura, baby. Let's go.
Right.
Cody for the win. WWE versus AEW. Blaine on commentary.
I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to Google it, but that's his character name from the Predator movie.
Touche.
I Ain't Got Time to Bleed.
Right.
One of my favorite movies of all time, just because Arnold and the Predator is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Right.
Yes. Nerdy reference. Kyle saying no Charlotte tonight.
No, I mean, it would surprise me.
Well, 4-4 out there with you of Randy possibly returns tonight.
Yeah,
Randy talks about that the most. Yeah.
Should be interesting.
Right. As I'm getting the replay hype up video here. I ain't got time to bleed.
Right. There's not a single line I won't cross. Can't wait for this one.
Right.
There you go.
I was right. Jesse Ventura's Blade and Predator. Yeah. Unfortunately, this man has all of the lines that you can't say in 2024.
Right.
Especially on a live stream.
Right. Here he comes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
79% of the chat taking Cody.
But at least it's close. It's kind of close. It's closer than I thought.
It's not that close.
Listen,
Hope.
Well, we didn't convert it to the metric system. We didn't count for inflation.
And plus the Canadian exchange.
So it's Kevin Owens with his face like taped over, dusty as the American Dream, Dusty Road, baby. It's like the KO Mania shirts and everything.
It's crazy.
No, but I love that. Like Kevin Owens feels like the everyman. Like I even saw him talking about like wrestling in a singlet versus wrestling in a shirt and everything. Like,
right?
It's just it fits him. It's him. You don't know how to exactly explain it, but it checks all the boxes somehow.
Right. Look, Jesse doing his analysis. Can Cody beat him?
I'm going to say this right now, and I think I've said this actually multiple times this week, that Kevin Owens is a phenomenal athlete, and I think he might win this match.
Right. As ladies and gentlemen, going to a commercial break.
Oh, he's got the elbow pad like Dusty. That's where it is. Oh, the subtle nuances, baby. It's so subtle.
Is that an actual piece of merch? That it would be. I mean, I kind of want that T-shirt.
Right. If not, we'll just do that and we'll put KJ's face where Kevin Owens' face was.
There we go.
I bet you that would sell big on the aftermarket.
Now, if anybody is curious on Collision, their main event is Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe, one-on-one on Continental Classic. I believe maybe. What? Maybe. As the Continental Classic continues.
Yes. Who's wrestling?
Fletcher and Briscoe. Break 9. You're over.
Well, there we go. But it feels like I feel bad because that's a great match on paper and everything. Like that, like we've talked about it think about it at one point. I believe you especially had said that would have been a great Ring of Honor championship match and everything. That sells you, the Ring of Honor pay-per-view. That sells you a big night on Ring of Honor, but now it's
right. Now, if Randy Orton comes back tonight, and that's like the big moment, the big like, there's your surprise return. Is that enough for you? Would you be no? Okay.
No. Nostalgia and again, like I get fully of I shouldn't expect a ton and everything, but to me it's more of just literally because it's the debut one. Like I'm fully fine if the next one in January doesn't have as much guest host, doesn't have fully exactly as much pomp and circumstance, what have you. Granted, it might go in close to the Rumble, but this is the inaugural one. This is the one that everyone's going to remember. This is the one that's more the benchmark. So at least give me something.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
What am I telling to CM Punk? That I like his dog, even though I'm more of a cat person? What am I saying to CM Punk?
What?
I don't know. Do you remember?
No.
Okay.
What is that in response to?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. Kyle said, I want to see an interaction with Karrion Kross and Jesse Ventura. Yeah.
Right.
Have you seen the clip to where it was Chris Van Fleet calls Will Sasso and Will Sasso does Jesse Ventura to Jesse Ventura? And I'm like, oh, God, it's Venturaception.
Right. No talking point at this time apart from Chelsea Green winning the title. I mean, interesting. Are we? I mean, give us a match, see what happens.
Are we jaded wrestling fans that's not as cool? Like that's not as much of a headline grabber as we think it is?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it is a big deal, but again, it's kind of funny, right? Like, just, I mean, it's that Where do you draw the line? Like, if they deliver good, entertaining show with good, entertaining matches, just because there is no extra pizzazz, are they in the hook?
Well, MDB agreeing. Yes, we are jaded wrestling fans. Yeah, that's a little bit, but yeah, I think so far they've delivered a really great show for wrestling fans, and maybe they've done enough for anyone that's tuning in because I remember Saturday Night Main Event and da 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 da.
Right.
But I don't know. I think you still need something to fucking put the hook in.
Right.
You can get a nibble, but you got to sink that hook in.
Right.
But they're hyping up C4, hashtag not sponsored. January 25th, Saturday night's main event comes to San Antonio, Texas. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And yeah, that'll, like I said, I'm fine if more of even the next one's subdued or what have you. I won't expect as much surprises on the second one. I expect them on the inaugural, on the launch.
Right.
Adrenaline in my soul. Something, on we go.
Watch for the belt, folks.
Are they going to do a modern take on it, or does he come out straight to old school? Oh, he's got it under the jacket.
Right.
You bitch. Don't tease me. Show me. No Winged Eagle, we ride.
Right.
But is it going to be the old school Winged Eagle or a modern version of the Winged Eagle?
I think it'll be just like the throwback.
Winged Eagle!
There it is.
Oh.
And the crowd goes wild. That's wicked.
That's dope because that's the old school. That is the Winged Eagle belt.
100% looks sharp. I like it. Let's go.
It fits. It's something about like, all right. So did we all just become like, 80s and 90s kids and everything, and we're staying up of right? So whose house are you going over to play Super Nintendo?
Right.
You got WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy and all that. Did anyone bring WCW versus NWO Revenge? Maybe GoldenEye?
GoldenEye, let's go.
Right. Are we ordering Pizza Hut or Domino's? Which one are we going with?
Oh, Pizza Hut.
Facts. Stuffed crust?
Yeah, hundo.
Yeah. Spending all the money, extra cheese.
Right. And Cody Rhodes walking up the stairs, folks. If you haven't made your predictions yet, get them in. Mario Kart, let's go.
100%, absolutely, my guy. Go-to Mario Kart character?
Wario.
Fuck you. Why are we so much alike? Get out of my head, because that was literally what I was about to say.
Wario,
I guess that makes me Waluigi.
Not much. Big Wario or Yosh?
DK was always pretty dope in there. But yeah, it was always just Wario, because Wario got the Drift King of man's got the badonkadonk.
I had Sega. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely had a Sega Genesis. I had the old, like the original Sega, like the 8-bit Sega, the 16-bit master, the master system.
This is gonna sound like a brag, but it's not a brag. But when you're a child of divorce and you have one parent that has the Super Nintendo, you have the other parent that has a Sega Genesis,
right?
You live in life. You playing all the games. But absolutely, like seeing that one wing, Christ Almighty, can I say it right, please? Proper the Winged Eagle belt and everything on Cody Rhodes.
Right.
It hit. Oh, and right now with this entrance, god damn, does that fucking slap? That just right in the nostalgia feels. I can feel the goose pimples forming upon me.
Right. With all his stats there as they introduce him, I think that's dope, dude. It does feel like a fight.
And he hands it to Little Nate. Like just
Nate.
Oh.
I'm telling you, give it to KO, and KO refuses to give it back.
Is this Edge and Randy Orton doing the greatest greatest match of all time? Just not with the pomp and circumstance. Right. We don't have the fake, mic drop.
No, that's funny. But we're off and running. KO slides out right away, folks. Last call on predictions. I am unbiased, says Jesse. 74% going Cody Rhodes.
Kevin's just got such the old school, even like dusty attire and everything, and he's just eyeballing the shit out of that one. That's going to be such a great visual when Kevin Owens is standing over top of Cody Rhodes, holding up the Winged Eagle belt.
Right? Let's go. I think it would look wicked. Cody Rhodes the outside, throwing bombs.
But these are guys that literally, honestly, despite what Cornets and so may say of, but you drop these guys in any sort of time frame, like we could be watching this with the fucking, old VHS filter and everything like that, and it still hits and it still makes perfect sense, and it's still going to be a great match.
Special message.
There we go. Wish me luck, brother. I will not. There we go. Yes.
Shout out,
KO. He was looking at before he sat there and was, kicked off the match.
That was right before he came out for his match tonight. So we do.
Let's go.
We got love for KO.
I can't do it. Oh, all the loves, all the hearts.
But nervous, don't be nervous. You got it. Right. Oh yeah, he's in the ring. Never mind.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
As we got the results scrolling by in the corner here, but yeah.
I feel that way about Gunther. He could literally wrestle in any era. Gunther, very much so. He's timeless. Timeless Gunther.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Now we're going to get a Tony Storm conversation. But yeah. Of Gunther is a man out of time a little bit.
Right? Kevin looks into the camera. Hi, Randy.
As we're in picture.
Right. We are on. Yeah, we got a nice picture right now. And by the way, Kyle Fletcher beating the shit out of Mark Briscoe. Or the best game system, Nintendo, Atari, Sega. I mean, again, I think there literally was a different era for Atari. I personally like Sega a little better than Nintendo for quite a while. But again, they were all different. Like Nintendo took over hardcore.
N64 is the greatest gaming system of all time.
N64 was solid.
That slaps beyond that of, I've done the Sega, I did the fucking Sonic era, I did the fucking Echo, the Dolphin game that was unbeatable and everything, and just was rage inducing. But N64 is the goat amongst goats.
Right. I took KG's long lost brother for the a nice dinner, a nice seafood dinner.
A nice seafood dinner, and I will never call him again.
Is that what you did? That's good.
Right.
Moving forward, Cody needs to have that damn belt. I mean, again, people are going to make a hard press for it, but I don't know. Great 10, by the way.
Is it going to be one of those of Cody's like, just let them see it, and then they'll want it, and then once I get it out there, then they can't go back from it.
100%.
But the WWE corporate belt to me is still always. I know certain people don't like it. I don't mind it, but it's one that they can throw at whoever won the World Series, whoever won the Stanley Cup, the NBA championship, all of that, the college football playoff, and it's still got the big WWE logo. It's still marketing.
Yeah. Nintendo edged out Sega for me. I think as time went on, especially as you got towards the 90s, Nintendo just took off, man. And there was games you couldn't stop playing, like Punch-Out. It was one of the best games ever.
Right. Well, now we've got the new console wars of PlayStation versus Xbox. It's like iPhones versus Androids.
Yeah, I was very much a PlayStation guy. Xbox drove me nuts.
Yeah, like I mean, I had an Xbox all through college and everything like that, but especially with the misses, we got the PS3, the PS4. I don't know if I'm ready to make the jump to a PS5 yet, but yeah.
Right. You know, to be honest, I think the system I played the most ever, like my favorite like system out of them all, was that the OG PS1. I played the shit out of my PS1.
See, to me, it's the PS2. Like I'm there, I'm just a gen ahead. But yeah, the PS2, 100%. Especially having all the siblings and everything, that was
right.
Always you're out there. It's just multiplayer. You having buddies over. You played Madden games, all that shit.
Metal Gear Solid all the way for the dub. I remember A quick side tangent in the back to Saturday Night Main
Go
Event.
ahead.
I remember we didn't remember you had to have the stupid memory card. We didn't have a memory card, so you just wouldn't turn the system off. You get like you gotta leave it, and you just like leave it on. I can't save this shit.
Wait until pops or moms gets the fucking electric bill of I'm about to whoop your motherfucking ass. Swanton bomb from Kevin Owens.
As we're back to the action, folks.
Yeah, no, PS2, and I still remember you get the translucent memory cards and everything, so you can save all your, franchises, your my players and shit like that.
Cody selling that ankle. Fletcher.
Oh, Kevin hitting the dusty. Suck it. And now Cody is copying his pops. Bionic elbow. Xbox 360 is better than PS3. No discussion.
I don't know. Cody firing up. KO down.
The original Xbox and the PS2, the line was very clear of like it was to me PS2, and then I feel like the lines have been getting closer and closer.
Right. 2 count. Good match. Jesse is unhinged.
I haven't heard that much of Jesse.
He's in there.
Oh no, we've been talking, and I'm trying not to, be like all the Twitch streamers that let me blare their shit so our stream gets taken down.
Right.
Cody setting up.
Oh, God, that's awesome. Love, we have not got Hogan. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
Thank you. WrestleFest in the arcade is still my jam. I got one of the all-in-ones in the old school WrestleMania games.
Nice.
Yeah.
Up goes Cody. KO on the table.
Trust me. Ooh, cutter!
Big cutter.
And the table didn't break, but Cody just with the most like Homelander diabolical face cut to Winged Eagle belt.
Right. Did Rhodes get permission to use the RKO?
It's so weird because I saw that clip. I just happened to be scrolling through YouTube shorts and everything before we were live, and it was Chris Van Fleet asking DDP about if Cody cutter again.
Cody cutter.
1, 2 go.
The kick out. Do we get an overrun? I don't know.
This man hitting back-to-back Cody cutters. Hits in one on the table and then a super Cody cutter.
Right. People loving the belt.
Imagine, though, you can charge the ever-loving sugar honey iced tea out of that belt now. If you're going to bring that back, the Winged Eagle belt.
Right.
Every belt collector, Boston, you better be able to find us a deal. low. Right. Yeah. That's going to be going insane. I'm surprised they didn't go with like a custom version of it or anything. Like they went straight, just old school Winged Eagle.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Well, no, I don't hate it. I'm just saying I'm surprised they didn't, like, in an era where they'll still add their corporate spin on it.
Yeah.
That they just acknowledge the tip of the cap.
Right? Why not? I think just, yeah. Oh! Out of the corner. Oh, it's exploding, Cody.
1, 2. Dos.
2 counts. Fisherman's Buster.
Yeah.
I sensed a bit
of a slow count there.
Right? Yeah, Jesse doing Jesse, playing the heel up the whole way.
But it's so interesting because you've got like character plus Cole.
Right. Gomer stunner. Uh-oh. Reversal.
And Little Nate takes the bump.
like a pro too.
Oh, that man got folded.
Gunter!
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, man,
4, 5, 6.
Oh, this way Owens has an out. And
Another ref. Is that Crouton? 2.
The ring out. 2. KO officially ripped off, folks. I'm pissed. Ripped off.
Oh, this ref's about to take a stunner. He's local enhancement guy. You can tell.
Isn't that oregano?
No, he's a little too young and a little too not 10.
Yeah, maybe. Dusty finish, yeah. No, that's wicked, dude.
Oh, goes for pop-up. Super kick. Is the super kick at this point just a clothesline? Oh, another ref bump.
2 reps down. Controversial.
Cassie's going to count the pinfall.
Right? Cody, into the ring, folks.
When do you get the laceration on his back shoulder? Like, man's got a whole wound. Oh, what's he? Oh, grabbing a steel chair.
Ducks the chair shot. Got her.
Oh, but Kevin's still crawling around. No referee. Oh. He's about to hit the crossroads on the chair. Throws it out, but there's no ref. 1, 2, 3. Lil Nate pops up and counts it.
Cody Rhodes retains, but he cheated. We ain't done yet, folks.
But did he cheat or did he just play within Kevin?
You know how KO's gonna sell it.
Oh yeah.
Heel commentary is great. Actually, JV, I love it. We don't get enough of it anymore where someone just digs in.
Yeah. That's a true heel. That's that counterpunch and everything.
Bobby Heenan was the best because no matter what the bad guy did, he'd go complete ignorant on every call.
Now, see, that's why he did that, because he's smart. That's why he was doing that. He's stepping ahead of this game and everything.
So, ladies and gentlemen, 2 refs get knocked out, and then Cody does a crossroad onto a chair. KO won the belt, man. That was a 6 count. I heard it.
Right.
It's bullshit. But KO's going to be on a rampage. He basically got beat at his own game.
Yeah. And I almost just want to hope against hope again that the Winged Eagle belt just isn't just for tonight, because it's so good. It's so clean. But it looks so good.
It really does look good.
And it fits so, as Kevin's back to his feet, though, but the chair's right there. Just go swinging, my guy. What's the worst that's going to happen? Little batting practice.
Final commercial break count 10.
Hey, as they hit literally right on the hour mark here. So that should be all but done, unless we're getting a last minute surprise, which I don't know what would be a surprise to come off of Kevin Owens and Cody.
Right. There you go, folks. There we go. Saturday night main event and AEW Collision in the books. As we wind down, Cody Rhodes still your champion. Saturday main event's back.
Right.
And it was fun. In a lot of ways, it was fun. I know what some people are going to say, and I might be looking at some people. But I think overall it was a really good show.
I think it was still a really solid show. And like I said, I was going to try and do my best to not have what I think they should do or what I expected them to do or anything weigh my opinion, my feels on the show. I still think it was pretty solid. I don't think it was great by any means. I think it was average to above average. So I'm 7.5.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to go an 8 just because it was kind of fun in a lot of ways. But yeah, 7.5, 8, fine for me. I thought overall it did pretty well.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Was it enough nostalgia and everything that like that was fun? Like, and this is, I don't want to fully even take away from what happened in the ring, because what happened in the ring, like the matches were good, but there's just, it felt like a really good Monday Night Raw a little bit. Like, I don't know, like the nostalgia was great, but there's nothing. Chelsea Green, maybe I guess it's a moment that we're underselling of how impactful it'll be to people's discussion, because that was a really great moment. But yeah, I'm 7.5 of really good. Like the nostalgia, was a fun feel and everything. I wonder if it's sustainable.
What do you mean if you want to be sustainable?
Because if it's all going to be like this, does it start to dissipate? Does it start to lose viewership? Does it not start to be as appealing as it was when it started off?
Yeah, I mean, I think the next one will be very interesting. I think it'd be curious.
I hope.
But I mean, if the goal is to put on a good show quarterly, yeah, I think they'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be. Again, I still think people are going to tune in droves. I think people are going to be excited to see it. I think they're going to hype it up regardless of how it turns out. Could
the next one be bigger because it's closer to the Rumble?
Maybe, for sure. Absolutely.
Like a pre-show?
A lot of twists and turns in that, for sure. 8 out of 10, 5 out of 10. B Hockey going low. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is a little high. 7.5, 7.5, 7 out of 10. Wasn't all it was hyped up. Yeah, I mean, it was good.
Was it what they hyped or what we hyped? But that's still like, that's why I'm saying like 7.5 is probably my official opinion on it. Of good, but not great. Of
solid.
Yeah.
7.75 out of 10 knee pads. I really enjoyed the performance. Chelsea Green was the highlight tonight. Drew beating the snot out of Sami was the chef's kiss, though. Ooh. I mean, again, Drew, Sami, really good match. Solid match. I enjoyed it. I liked the match. Drew gets the big win. Again, I think the expected champions won. Chelsea gets the belt, which a lot of people weren't quite sure about, even though we kind of got what we wanted on that one. Yeah. And I think everything just went to expectation. Would somebody show up and surprise us, or a title change? Well, that's us doing us. It might have helped, but I mean, again, solid show.
It was a feel-good nostalgia moment. It's the same thing of like when you watch The Grinch Who Stole Christmas and everything, every Christmas Eve and everything like that. Of, you know what you're getting. It still scratched all the nostalgia itches. It still felt right, all of that, but nothing ground swelling, earth shattering, nothing that changes the course of WWE.
Right. Fair enough. Joining the convo late. Welcome. But Saturday Night Main Event was awesome to me. I loved it. Perfect. I like it. Cody slowly going heel. Nah. Bring Jesse on commentary more. He was good, man. He
only did actual commentary on the main event. I was too focused on the main event to hear Jesse.
Right. 7 out of 10. I just love a heel commentator that was like, no matter what, he's there and he's rooting for his guy. It's fun. 7 out of 10.
Well, that's what like Pat started as, and then it's now just become a little bit like you even saw it with like JR and Jerry the King. Of one started off very clear babyface, straight man, one's over the top heel and everything. And again, like any group, they kind of eventually just more meet towards the middle.
Yeah. No, 100%. And again, I mean, I like that aspect of it. I like when, like, that's what I think sometimes with some of the commentary teams with us do. They're too chummy. Like everyone's like, you want a little bit of pushing back and forth. You kind of want to echo what the audience is going to say. Well, why did he do that? Like, anyway, we're getting
no. You made me just my heart got to skip a beat there because I thought you said they're too chubby, and I was like, this man's about to say we need to go on a diet or something. I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, 8 out of 10 for me. Great show, but doesn't feel like a Saturday Night Main Event for me. Yeah, I think what we do have to remember is like Saturday Night Main Event was very much a showcase show. There wasn't a lot of. I mean, there was some, but I mean, we'll see.
We built it into a PLE, but Saturday Night Main Event was always like a winner is coming Dynamite to an extent, a little bit of a fight of the fallen, a battle of the champions, what have you, in that vein of it's a special show, it's a one-off show that happens maybe once every couple of months. It wasn't, big four.
Yeah, and I do think this is part of their strategy to train the fans that you're not getting a big surprise at every single show we do.
But I want it. Exactly. I want it now.
And then the next time we give you a surprise, you're really gonna pop for it because we're not giving you one all the time. You're sitting there expecting it, then we're not doing our job, and it's almost impossible to get the reaction we're looking for. We'll get good reactions, but if you start getting out of the habit of every pay-per-view, every big show, every special show must have a surprise pop, I think they're trying to break.
I want to work. I want the whole work. Presents and prizes and sweets.
7 out of 10, good show. 8.5. There was nothing there for the casual fan I thought they were trying to gain here.
Jesse Ventura.
That is insane.
Jesse Ventura, Saturday Night Main Event. That draws in casual fans just alone.
That's not wrong at all. And I mean, just if you tuned in and you saw the energy in the building and the vibe, again, it kind of brings back the nostalgia vibe. And in addition to that, the matches weren't bad. So if you were a casual fan and what's this? I have no problem thinking a good chunk of people sticking around to see what's up.
Yeah.
There's 100% be a rematch between Cody and KO. Yeah, 100%. They set that up perfectly. They ain't done yet.
Right.
Remember the original Saturday main event was all about Hogan and a bunch of throwaway matches. This one was pretty good. That's the other thing, right? Like a lot of the Saturday main events were very much that showcase show.
Right.
7 out of 10. 8. I'm not watching next time. Fail. Already giving up. Fuck it. Bullshit. I'm out.
But again, it's more of the how much did us as fans hype it up versus what they hyped up. And granted, they did a good job of hyping it up and making it seem this is, again, it felt at least like when they do the throwback Monday Night Raws or anything like that, the anniversaries or anything.
Yeah.
But in ring, I think it was still pretty solid. Wish we could have at least gotten something, but still not bad overall. Maybe when we get to Rumble, it might be a little bit more because it's close to that.
Yeah.
But
it's like it was good chicken wings. It just didn't have the hot sauce. Like they're good wings.
Yeah, they're crispy, but they weren't spicy.
Yeah. Needed that kick tonight. We didn't really
get a little saison.
Hey, Jesse the Body was so great. I'm with you, buddy. I agree. I thought he was fun. It was fun to see. SRS saying KO attacked Cody after the show. There we go. We'll probably get social media video going around of that.
Right.
This one, I should watch Collision, said no one ever.
No.
Cody Rhodes being attacked by Kevin Owens after the show. Love it. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I thought it was great. KO.
But we're all still in that same kind of pocket. I've never dude, you'll get a few outliers that are like 10 out of 10, 5 out of 10. But everyone's still in that between 7 and 8 range. No one's really super oversold with it, but no one's really hating on it. It fit that nice little pocket. It's a nice little, it's a Christmas cookie, before Christmas and everything. Pause.
Yeah, good, not great. I mean, I'm good with that. I mean, again, and the parts of it were great. I think as us as fans, the champions, if they, again, you make the title changes matter. You make the surprises matter. I know we don't like it as fans. We're spoiled. We want it all. We want it now. But again, I think the merit of the actual show is decent. It was a really strong, fun Saturday night show.
Right.
The Rock ain't show up. See, again, nobody said The Rock was showing up. So the fact that The Rock didn't show up, you can't really be mad about it. He wasn't booked.
Yeah, don't be mad at the story you wrote, that they didn't give you the story you wrote. Just take in what they gave you.
Matches felt fast and rushed. Chelsea match was good, though. Did it feel rushed to you?
No, not at all. Literally, that's why I think we were trying to be selective and everything with even tags and everything. And I've it felt like it moved at a solid pace. I mean, think about it. They literally at the top of the 10 o'clock hour was Cody Rhodes up in the corner celebrating with the championship and everything like that. Like they got out of there on perfect key.
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Right on cue, right on point.
Right.
Kevin gave Cody a pile driver after the show. 8 out of 10. The show lacked yams for me. Go figure. 8 out of 10. KO attack Cody. A lot of people buzzing about KO attack Cody. So pay attention to the channel. We will try and get something up if we can find it. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. They're not done. I mean, I don't know where it goes, Nick, but all clean finishes beside the main event. Again, not a lot of run-ins, nothing overbooked, straightforward matches, and that's a very good point. Like a lot of shit like standing on its own merit.
Right. Absolutely. And well, I don't know. I know you clicked on it, but Scott, thank you for the $2 super chat. Misha, 8 out of 10. Zaman Scar, I'll watch Collision on video on demand on Monday when it's available to me. There you go. G-Box, make sure you weren't liars. Chelsea video is up. So I guess, yeah. Now, see, what you got to do is go from like everyone's predictions on SmackDown to what they actually say on Saturday Night Main Event, because I feel a lot of people won't have the same pick.
Right. Well, it did go up a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, again, good for Chelsea. It was a nice moment. The moment of the night, it was, she's deserved it. She earned it. I think a lot of us very happy about that decision. Gunther's still a beast. Again, I think we go from here and see what comes next.
No one's mad at any decision, but also I don't think anyone's really overly excited about any decision, if that makes any bit of sense.
Triple H and KO got into a fight.
Oh, the palpitations.
Uh-oh. Dangerous.
Yeah. That's interessante.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
Well, I was going to say, we do have the Discord links. We do have all the social media links that are literally scrolling by as I'm saying this 100%. So you can find us on all the social media platforms and let us know what happened. You seeing this? Yes.
Yeah, Triple H and KO squaring up on the ramp, like by the entranceway. A bit of a shoving match. Things are getting heated, bro.
But this feels really good with KO, and this feels really authentic. Like, I'm going to harken back to even actually an indie thing that's going on right now. Kevin Owens to me feels a little bit like Mance Warner. Like, really coming back into their own of just being a despicable, deplorable heel, but just a badass that you want to root for.
Yeah, I can kind of see where you're going with that. The same vibe. And again, Triple H getting in a shoving match with Kevin Owens. How long before Meltzer reports it's due to bad creative?
I don't know. He's typing it up right now as you speak it, I feel. Whoa, Misfit saying, why was none of this on the show? Well, sometimes that's how you get the buzz, you get the clicks, you get the discussion. Think about it. We're done the show. We've switched entirely from talking about how we felt about the show to what happened after the show that we didn't get to hear or see because it's all word of mouth and everything. It reminds me of being a kid of, did you watch Nitro? No, I don't have that package and everything. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It just showed up there. And It's all word of mouth, and that's what creates a lot of buzz with this.
No, I like it. I mean, again, when you go to the live shows, you tend to get a little bit of a little extra send off or a little extra piece of the pie. Pause. But so I mean, again, this is not normal. Now they're just taking the stuff that happens after, and especially because of fan video, it gets out there real quick. And again, I think it's like I said, everyone instantly blew up. It was one of the first. They made sure it was out there, right away, and not just them, but the crowd. And here we are, like you said, talking about it. The same thing when KO beat up Cody to start all of this.
Absolutely.
We were done. Good night. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, no, that's literally exactly where I was about to go and talk about all of this. And it's point proven of literally it's come full circle of what started this whole feud was Kevin Owens attacking Cody by the bus. That was all just fan footage. It didn't even feel like it was an actual thing. Like you had people having to fact check it versus this shit.
Right. So if Cody gets hit with a pile driver, does that mean he's out a few weeks like Randy Orton?
Ooh. I like this stuff from Geekbox. Oh, it's time. It's Meltzer time.
But yeah. Oh, Totally right.
Nick is totally right. WWE creates buzz and then capitalize on AEW creates buzz and then buries the wrestlers in catering.
Right? It's such a weird thing. Yeah, their matches are starting to blur together for me, and I'm like, I feel like I saw this match, and people are like, no, the wrong person. Like
we had the return of Tony Storm, and you know where we got the follow-up on the return of Tony Storm? Rampage and Collision.
It's so
what?
Cody was stretchered out. There you go. Saw pitch up. So again, you sell it. I like it.
Absolutely. And again, if you're getting over, think about it. If we're going to go into comparable, one company does a pile driver, a tombstone pile driver, all ring steps, and the man pops up, ain't shit happen. The other company gets over a pile driver, which has been banned in their company, and it sells it like this is why it's banned, because it might cripple people.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I completely agree with you on that. But AEW was showing tonight. Yeah, they had Collision on tonight. I don't even know what happened in the main event. I missed it. But Kyle Fletcher probably beat Mark Briscoe. But ladies and gentlemen, that was Saturday Night Main Event. That was the stream. That was the show. We appreciate everyone for joining us tonight, being part of all the fun. Remember, we do this for all your favorite wrestling. We are the wrestling friends you can't get in your real life. Like, share, subscribe, check out all our socials. Be a part of the family. Be a part of everything. Be a part of the growing Wrestling for Life universe. We appreciate every bit of your time. But Nick, I liked it. Happy Saturday.
Absolutely. And I feel like I got to send him off at least with one more, a little bit of a Jussie and everything. But no, our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is all. Then when you talked about that rest, you would have put that for life with it.
Happy Saturday night, folks. Enjoy your weekend. See you on the flip side.